check. Yeah, yeah. Mic check.
This that flow that get a war ignited. Type of bars that get God indicted. Player hate me, but you gotta like it. Gangsta party, ain't none of you fuck boys invited. My PSI report, you know that's super clean. 007s, 016s, know what I mean. Meaning I never read it, nigga. Rather play Russian roulette with an automatic, nigga. Cool dude, but fool, I ain't your average nigga. Threaten got me the quickest way to a casket, nigga. Southeast niggas speak highly of me. Northeast niggas, yeah, they gotta love me. Southwest niggas getting a lot of money. Come uptown, you know who riding for me. In Northwest, my influence like Mike Frey, but I'm noise, so I might spray or slice with a nice blade. Hey, they say, Garvey, what you mugging for?
Yo,
What's good?
what up, DC, America? We back with another episode of Dish Columbus. Your boy Blizzy, and I got my man.
Hey, man, it's Frank C. Baby. Uptown's finest. And y'all gonna know why I'm saying that later on the show, because it's a bunch of Northeast niggas in here today.
Hey,
baby.
listen here.
Yeah.
I got my man.
Yeah.
It's a very special
Yeah.
guest I got in the building today, man. I got my man. Watch this young man grow
My
up.
man
too.
Wayne, man.
I got my man. Hey, the Freehand Bandit is in the building. My man Wayne.
Man, give it up for my man Wayne. What's up, Wayne, man? How you doing, bruh? What's going on, homie? My nigga, what's up, baby? Yeah, nah, don't be shy, man. Smoke that shit, man. You know, your Cuban. Smoke your Cuban on TV, man.
Hey,
On the
so
show,
look.
man. We real over here, baby.
Hey,
We
so
don't
look,
hide Cubans on the show.
in our first segment, right? What we do is we integrate our guests in what we do, and we like to talk about sports or bucks. You hear me? So right now we got the Olympics going on, and they kicking our ass right now, they not?
I didn't say nothing. Go ahead, man. Like, damn.
I mean, you was job butting into what I was trying to say.
No. Go, please. Incredible. Ooh.
Whatever. Anyway, let me ask you this, Frank.
Huh?
How you feel about them not playing Jason Tatum? What was that? The first game against Serbia. How you feel about that? Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask both of y'all that question.
Wayne, you go first, Wayne. You start the
You gotta look at it like this. You got 14, 13 bad of the baddest on the mob. It's no way everybody think they're gonna play. So you got to come into it knowing it might be a game they don't use me. But in the all actuality of it, man, that shows me the type of player you really are.
Mm-hmm.
Like the kids watching them need to learn from this. This is not how you handle that. You don't go public. You sit back, you be calm. Because when they call your number, somebody else's number not getting called. What if he act like that when you get yours?
It's definitely an ego check.
It becomes a Jason. I hear Jason Tatum hater. No, he just mimicked the same thing Jason Tatum did.
It's an ego
He
check
has to
for
lead
real.
by, being modest, being humble. You just came off a hiatus. Right now, for real, you should take the rest. They're gonna give you an accolade and they're gonna win it. You're gonna get that to sit down. Take that and add that to your resume after you just work your whole tail off to get back to the finals, get over that hump, win that, sit back and marvel in it for a minute. Just for a minute. Let your ego go for that 1 minute.
Your thoughts, Frank C.
Man, listen here, man. I'm Jason Tatum, man. When you address me as champ. All summer, champ. And you addressing me as champ, nigga, I'm not supposed to sit on no bench. Derek White ain't do shit. Drew Holiday ain't do shit that game. So you got Jason Tatum on the bench that was top 2, top 3 MVP candidate, was number 2 in the votes, 2 or 3 and or 1 in some votings in the MVP status this year. Like he really supposed to won finals MVP. Like, come on, y'all tripping. That's a top tier superstar that was on the bench. He wouldn't have did LeBron like that. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have did, and watch this. He wouldn't have did, he wouldn't have did Curry like that. But those minutes that Derek White got, that's supposed to have been Tatum's jumps. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just me. That's just like Kerr said. I was a fool for not playing him. You know what I'm saying? At some point in time, as a coach, he got caught up in the superstardom of the game instead of coaching the game. Mike Krzyzewski's never done that. The only reason why people haven't played because of Mike Krzyzewski because you didn't play defense or you didn't fit the offensive scheme. Ask Christian Laettner. Ask what's my man? Ask and who's on? Why you think? Why you think?
Player amongst?
But why you think Carmelo Anthony?
Famous.
Why you think Carmelo Anthony strived with Krzyzewski? Because you got to cook and play defense. If you ain't cooking and playing defense in USA basketball, not talking about the NBA, you ain't playing. And Tatum does both. And Kerr fucked up. He made a mistake. I mean, that's what it was.
Well, do you think like with USA basketball, mind you, it ain't. It's only 40 minutes.
It don't matter. That's an excuse. You make an excuse.
Hold up. Let me speak. It's only 40 minutes throughout the course of the game. I'm not making an excuse for why he didn't play Tatum, but what I'm trying to say is that with USA basketball, they picking players that's going to blend in with the team versus want to stand out. Correct? So when you get those type of players, when you get like a Dirk White, a Drew Holiday, and those probably the lesser of the players that's on the squad. Everybody else is all-stars, all NBA players, Hall of Famers. But do you need all that? No, that's why they didn't bring a Jaylen Brown on. Kawhi Leonard, they really didn't need him. And you're seeing it right now. You need pieces that's going to fit versus players that want to stand out. And right now, that's why Joel Embiid don't even look right with the team. If you look at the team, Anthony Davis actually looks like the most important player. Paul Pierce said that shit.
Yes, Lord.
Anthony Davis right now, he anchoring the defense. He doing everything that you need from your big man. And LeBron, he being the vet. He being the dude that's going to bring it home for you. When you got LeBron and KD, because we just talking about Steph don't even really look good on this team. Steph don't look good. That shit when they was playing against Sudan, bro. He was getting man. Yeah, man. He was getting exposed.
Everybody's getting exposed. Everybody get Bron. Everybody.
Talking about the second game.
Everybody got exposed.
No, I'm talking about that second game. I'm talking about the second game as far as like you, not the accident. I'm talking about the actual game, bro.
He was off.
Yeah, he was off. But what I'm trying to say is that it was
uncomfortable.
He didn't look like he fit in the mix of what Kerr put out there at that point in time.
You would expect Steph Curry, literally, to annihilate Sudan.
But see, you can't say that because the like I keep telling people, basketball has evolved all around the world. And when you are always constantly saying that you're the best, right? Somebody's gonna always try to get your crown. Okay, that's in anything. Game of Thrones, Kingdoms, everything.
It came from Sudan.
So, yes, I would have, because if you watch their workout regimen, it's way tougher than ours. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. Listen. When they don't have no gym and you running up mountains and you playing and you playing with bad basketballs and you playing with ropes and stuff around you, shooting jumpers. Now I'm being dead serious. Like you got makeshift basket. Kickback pause. You know what I'm saying? Like that's grinding. You go to Serbia, them motherfuckers out there, they posting up bears, dog. They posting up motherfucking oakwood trees. They born oakwood trees. That's what they doing. They posting up oakwood trees and going to the basket. Our regimen is different. All we want to do in America is bop, 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 and hear the crowd go, ooh, ooh. If me and Wayne played in this era, we're average 30. You know why? Because we get into the basket. We playing defense. You know what I'm saying? None of that is dead, and the USA is suffering from that. It ain't. Embiid is a lazy ball player. He's out of shape. He's lazy. That's why he's not fitting in. He's not fitting in because he look out. He's not. Look at him. He's
never
slower.
Had the body of an athlete.
Right. He's slower. He's slower than everybody out there. He looks like he's not even supposed to be out there. He's dead.
But to be truthful, does America have a true-bred big man? Like is Chet? Can you say that Chet Holmgren?
Nah, we don't. Because the game in the USA. Because
is Chet Holmgren? Is Chet Holmgren?
Nah, listen. I'm gonna tell you what it is, y'all.
Big man?
I'm gonna tell you what it is. Wayne, I'm gonna tell you what it is, Wayne. You know what it is, Wayne?
True big man.
Wayne, when we play ball, right? Basketball. When a nigga did that Euro step, right? What we doing? We plucking that out his hand. Ain't we
Yeah,
doing
put that in front of
You can't put that in front. Now, these youngers don't know how to defend that, right? So what happens is USA has conformed to another style of basketball that's not ours. So now we're learning their style, where they're learning our style, which is the correct style. You see what I'm saying? So they're mastering the correct style of basketball while we're mastering the trash style of basketball.
Can you
Look
say that's
at
a
it.
trash style versus the
Yes.
bit?
Yes.
It's a trash style.
Yes. Let me tell you why Europeans come over here and kill.
Tell him, Wayne. Wayne played basketball, by the way, y'all.
Go ahead.
He cooked.
Now, this is the difference. When you 7 or 8 here, you go get whatever bad 7 or 8-year-olds. If I'm in Europe and and Spoon got my team and I start playing 7, 8 years old, he's my coach the whole time. So before you go to puberty, you're going to learn every drill of basketball. You will grow into your body before you know
It's
every
natural.
drill of basketball.
It's natural.
This is why the Joker can play the 1 at 7 feet, 267, because he trained to play the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 before he grew into whatever he was going to grow into. Let's go back to Andre Kirilenko.
Yeah.
He was a white boy,
AK-47.
6'9", bro, and had 37, 38, 40-inch vertical, bro. But nobody knew he would be that when he started playing.
Nope.
When I started playing up rigs, I was 9, 10 years old. It was football first. Then I would come up there and watch Sweating and play. And I'd be on, they bump, they run down, and you try and get on the court. They notice you can play. But once I got on there with adults, I never was trained to be 6'4". I wasn't 6'4" then.
Thank you,
so
Wayne.
I had to play the 1.
Thank you,
I
Wayne.
was the littlest nigga on the court.
Thank you, Wayne. Talk to him,
So I
Wayne.
would learn how to woo, woo, woo. And I'm dishing it all because Sweat can shoot. Maine can play. I had Scotty. I learned how to defer to the big guys. Then when I grew to be 6'4", I had no problem with dumping it off to my big man when your man turned his shoulder, because it was instinctive to me, because that's what I always did
his whole life. Learn.
So when I got to be 6'4", you keep the same skill set.
So question, do you think that being in America, people here are more instinctive ball players than fundamentally sound?
Believe we are.
Well, I'm gonna say now, no. Back when we played from 70s all the way, I'm gonna say all the way to 2020. Nah, I'm gonna say
25.
2020. Because the one-on-one training started and people stopped playing. See, I played outside basketball. That's where I learned how to bump. I played in Southeast, I played in Northeast, I played in Northwest, I played in Southwest. You know what I'm saying? And hold on, let me finish.
Do niggas even play 33 anymore?
And that's what I'm about to say. 33, all that. They don't do that. So if you don't do that, if you don't see, it was natural for me to be the double team pause because we played 33. So it was easy for me in the game
to know how to hop on.
Get out of there. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be coached to get out of it. I know that already. So coaching back then was more so, like he said, I'm teaching you the game because you have it already. Because you're out there on your own plan. My dad ain't take me no motherfucking practice. My father dropped me. If you ain't when I played football for my father over there at Wilson Jr., I'm coming from uptown all the way to Wilson Jr. Northeast on Minnesota Avenue, getting off the orange line, Minnesota Avenue. He said, "You want to play for me? You better get over there on that subway from France."
So you saying instincts over fundamentals?
I think instincts.
You gotta use your instincts.
You got instincts, but if you get it fundamentally toned, that's a plus as well. It's a balance. Because
show me a player that's just fundamental.
It's only one.
Listen,
it's only one.
Give me a player that's just fundamental.
Only one.
I can teach somebody that's instinctive to beat him.
Only one. And I'm
show me a player.
Watch this. Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett. Tim Duncan fundamental. Kevin Garnett. You see what I'm saying?
Now you got a dog.
Yeah. Like Kobe did both. Jordan did both.
If you show me one thing that you
can
do, I can stop it. If you show
Anthony Evans almost there. Anthony Evans almost there.
When I talk to these youngers that play now, like I'm close with all the coolest guys. All of them come get tatted by me. But all their mothers have bestowed that uncle name on me. I don't know how important that is to y'all. But it hit.
That's very important. That's very important.
Listen, what I'm gonna tell you.
That's very important.
I was one. I got 1 million uncles, but no father.
Preach.
I got 1,000 aunts and no mother.
Preach.
my mother and my father didn't affect me more than the guys that were on the path I was on that took the time to genuinely love me back.
Preach.
Cause see, okay.
Hold up. I want you to get into that.
No, I'm talking about sports.
Nah, because everything gonna correlate.
No, I'm talking about sports.
Okay, go ahead.
Like,
Go ahead.
I watched Spoon, 95 pounds. He don't know that. When he played 95, I can tell him his receiver, Ahmad Bates. He's my best friend now. That's how life coming full circle. I told him one day, he said, how you get good at playing quarterback? I said, I wanted to do everything they said Spoon couldn't. His knock was he didn't have an arm. He remembers I'm the first one at Lamont Ridge that went no huddle. I was the first quarterback throwing the ball at him.
He
The
was.
reason was I took time after practice to not only be Spoon, I wanted Spoon to turn around and say, he's the one. My little man.
I had to give it up. I just seen the youngin just throwing spirals out that motherfucking, and that shit was like, I'm just stepping back, just like, damn. I was like, damn.
He was tough, bro.
Hey,
he had what I didn't have, a natural strength. Like when he ran the ball, Spoon might deal with you. Me, I'm a Randall Cunningham, and get out of bed and get a clean one on. But as I watched Spoon, I learned how to deal with a nigga during the run, being my size.
Hey,
because he wasn't tall.
America
Never was a big quarterback.
DC, you know, I always gotta, start off with the disclaimer. This is a Cuban cigar I'm smoking. I roll my Cubans up. So I don't want you messies out there thinking that I'm smoking on anything else other than a Cuban cigar. All right. Because you messy niggas and messy women out there is crazy.
We don't want to be messy.
Yeah, we don't want to be messy. We don't do that here at the District Alarm Shop. Sorry, fellas. Carry on.
That being a good segue to football, bro.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna ask y'all this. Since we talking about football, a quick one. Which one of y'all prefer, college or pro? And one good reason why.
Shit.
What, as far as like just watching?
College or pro?
I'm gonna go
back. Basketball and football.
No, I can answer that.
Basketball and football.
Before you answer that,
because I think it's a different answer to both of them.
Let me before anybody say something, I'm gonna just say this. I don't watch college as much as I used to because college, back when I was watching it, pretty much was producing all the players that you wanted to see. Now it's a lot of players that's just one and done players. I watch football a little bit more, but not like I used to because everybody like, all right, back then you had like what? I used to watch Notre Dame. I used to fuck with Tony Rice, heavy as a motherfucker, bro.
How about this? I wish my grandfather was right here. That was my favorite quarterback.
Hey, I'm a Notre Dame fan.
Tony Rice and Randall Cunningham, bro.
Tony,
you got to play football. You got to bang.
You got to play. I know, but what I'm trying, and that's why
Black say they don't want to follow the basketball because it's like you only get a flash.
That's why
we're not watching them grow.
That's why Maurice Claret tried to.
You can't even get a team.
So
like you don't have no college. Like back in the day, we had college teams.
So this is what I'm trying to say.
So answer one question.
So I'm about to answer the question. All right, I like watching professional football and basketball more now because you really don't get excited about college basketball players until.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Black. You only really get to see them for real in college. So they don't build no legacy at the school or nothing.
So you don't get excited till the NCAA.
Like I remember with, like back in the day.
Like we was just talking
Georgetown,
about this.
Maryland,
about this, like
had mobs.
Like Zion was the last popular college player that was really like, yeah, that's what we want to see coming out of college and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he the last decisive number one where you was like, yeah, he the baddest thing around.
Well, Wayne, to answer your question, hold on, E.
Yahoo, Moran.
Hold on,
they came out the same.
He wasn't hip to job. He wasn't hip to
hold
job before. He wasn't expected to be what he is now.
Hold on, y'all.
Listen,
hold on.
The United States of America was not hip to John Morant until he played in that summer league out Vegas, man.
Professional sports. I'm gonna just say professional.
The United States.
Football, basketball.
You are sports buff.
Hello.
You're different.
Hey, to answer
I don't think your TV move off sport.
To answer your original question, which I like football or
which one
college,
you like more, college or pro?
I like college because I think college players it's a more even playing field. You know,
I feel like I can relate to the college player more.
I can relate to him more. Yeah, me too. Yeah, because my nephew played for.
If right
University
now we
of
had an
Carolina.
option, right? If right now we had an option, y'all, and this is basically what we going. This is basically what it boils down to. If right now we had an option to go see a summer league game in the projects and a summer league game in the gated community, where we going?
In the hood.
You get where I'm coming from? Because of the feel, the ambiance, the similarity.
Hey, let me tell y'all
We
something.
tune in every Sunday to watch millionaires play a sport. Do you think they truly get up and give a fuck for real?
Hey, listen. Frank C. story real quick. Frank C. story real quick. I'm gonna bring this back. We're gonna bring that back.
I think more of them on that college team do.
Frank C. story. My
when they know it's
nephew,
oodles
my
and
nephew
oodles.
played for the University of North Carolina, right? Shout out to Aaron Crawford. My nephew played for the University of North Carolina football, right? And when I say, to piggyback on what Wayne's talking about, when I say they're more, it's more intense. It's more money
that
in
shit.
college football. They love it, dog. Like I mean, they get
Them young
money
niggas
down
eating.
there, bro. And
They
look,
are eating
and for, I'm gonna keep it real. If they racist or bigots, they don't give a fuck.
No,
As
it is
long
no
as
race in sports.
As long as you
Did you hear me?
repping Carolina blue,
Bro,
hey buddy, how you doing? Do you want some of these spare ribs?
Bro.
We got the beans and rice over here, buddy. Hey, how you doing? You like the hip hop? How's that Dr. Dre?
bro, I think
You like that motherfucker Future, man? That motherfucker Future like that, man. I be getting spazzed out over that motherfucker Future. That motherfucker Future, that motherfucker little baby. Man, that little baby, man, had me go crazy.
did y'all
Man, I be
notice that the
fucking my wife
NBA
on the
had
little
more
baby.
impact on police brutality than any fucking march or riot they ever did?
You said what?
The NBA had more impact on that, or more ways to bring awareness to the police brutality and the inequalities, because there's no race in sports, bro.
No race.
Wisconsin, I'm sure they don't too much care for us. I'm just being real about how they've been. Iowa,
South Dakota.
you go up there as a bad black man, they're giving
Utah.
you the key to the city, bro.
Well, shit, they Colorado fucking with us right now. Shout out to Dion and them.
So that race
Shout
shit
out to
goes
Dion
out.
and them,
It
man.
goes.
Shout
It
out
goes
to
out the
Dion
window.
and them, man. Dion and them popping out Colorado though. Dion got the whole culture out there. Dion got the whole like he Malcolm X.
Listen,
Dion X.
All right. So look,
I love what he doing,
Man, I
man.
love it.
Dion, hey man, Dion right now, bro.
He's the blueprint of what's needed in
He
sports.
redefining some shit.
He's the
Shout
blueprint
out
of
to
what's
Dion,
needed
man.
in sports.
Well off media, man. Shout out
You
to them,
have
man.
to have a Deion Sanders
Yeah.
on your staff, bro.
Shador. What's up, a boy named Shador and
You have to have a Deion
Shiloh.
Sanders
Shador
on your
Shiloh,
staff,
man.
bro.
Shout him out. Yeah, give him that motherfucker all gifts.
Y'all know
Hey,
his
we
son,
riding
right?
with y'all, man.
Y'all know
Pause.
the oldest son, Deion Jr.?
Yeah.
That's one of the most humble animals you'll ever see in your life.
Yeah,
bro.
he well off media.
He's better than all his other brothers.
Yep. Like that. He's
Hey,
better than all of
Junior
them.
year, he
Like
fell
that.
in love with the media part
Yep.
and stepped back.
And step back.
And
Yep.
that's why they had the documentary for his little brothers
Yep.
while they were at Texas
Yep.
Tribune.
Well off media. Yeah, go
So
check it
look,
out.
Any young man that takes that sacrifice right there, bro, that shows you the testament of his father, bro. That's why I say you need
And he believe in
Deion
God too
Sanders
heavy.
in every program,
Yeah.
bro. He don't have to be your head coach, but
You
you,
know
gotta
who my-
have somebody of value, not only value, but integrity,
Hey Wayne.
talking to your
Hey,
men
Wayne,
every day.
real
Not only
talk.
talking to him, but I've never seen a head coach be able to talk to the last man on his roster the same way he do his star.
Hey, you know who my Deion Sanders is, Wayne? Coach McLeese.
Mine was Coach Hill.
Coach McLeese, man.
Shout out to Coach Huck Hill,
Shout out
Muhammad
to
and them
Coach
five,
McLeese,
Air
man.
Hill.
Coach McLeese, man. Coach McLeese, man.
Man.
Abdul Hill. People, you talking about Hanif and them people? Yeah, that's my man. Yeah, good dude. Yeah, shout out to him and Coach McLeese, man. Yeah, Mr. Muhammad, that's my man. Shout out to Mr. Muhammad. man.
So let us dive into first and foremost where you came from, section of the city you came from, and you know how things was coming up for you, bro.
Well, my grandmother lived in Riggs. When I was born, my mother was living on First and Kennedy. My grandfather lived across the street from Coolidge on 3rd Street. Like with a softball, feel that? You walk across that street, his house right there. So I got like when Museum came out with them shirts, I ain't know what shirt I could wear because I'm Northeast, Northwest.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
been like that my whole life. I've
Yeah.
always had my roots in Riggs. Y'all know. I've always represented Riggs. had
Shout out to the
fun.
Riggs niggas, man.
But I was always at night uptown. Like I would go find my mother. Even though she was on it, like I would go find her neighborhood because she always was where it was lit at. Like First and Kennedy, 14 with Clifton, Rittenhouse, like them the spots she lived at. So
14, fan.
I got all three of those neighborhoods right there got something to do with me coming up. And 17 Wakanda, because y'all know how us Chew
17 of Compton,
Man,
man.
shout out to Chew,
Shout
man.
out to 17 of Compton,
Man,
man.
shout out to Chew, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
shout out to Kwame, Chew, Wayne.
Chew all them niggas. Wink, man. Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Shout out them niggas, man. 17 Compton niggas. Y'all, yeah.
There's few neighborhoods where you find that you go around there and you end up fucking with everybody. Those neighborhoods I just named
cool
are those type of neighborhoods. Like you get around there and realize
fucked up, though.
the ones with the names are cool, and then the guys that don't like to go out on nothing, they be just as cool. It's like
cool,
something about the way they raised. Like
certified.
I used to like back in the day when you could tell where niggas was from by how he talked.
Yeah.
Or what he had on.
Yeah.
Like shooters niggas, you knew what side of town they was on. Madness niggas, you knew. All days niggas.
Yeah.
And then it was
DDTP.
like, you know what I mean? So that's how it was with me coming up, y'all.
Yeah,
like, I came up
too.
under, and the crazy part, I came up under y'all. So it's like, I came up under E. I came up idolizing Maine. Like, I don't mind saying that. And I want you young niggas to hear this.
Oh, man.
There is nothing wrong with having somebody that's older or more mature than you that you look to for your weight.
Talk that shit, nigga.
Like,
Talk
there's
that shit,
nothing,
nigga.
and it don't have to be your father. Like, you can have your father. You can have a stepfather. You can have uncles. But it's going to be this one guy that's not your blood. And you're going to be like, bingo, that's it right there. I want that. Because my uncles don't bring their women around. But I be seeing his women, and they red pretty with the eyes.
Hey, Wayne.
I'm going to take y'all back to this. Okay, I can prove my point, right?
Easy, Wayne. We
I
got
can
enough
prove my
money for
point.
that.
You know, they say video shows everything. If you got your first video, I'm in it. I'm in it. On the steps. I'm in it. I made sure. Remember, I said, let me sit right there.
Oh, shit. Y'all got history. Okay. That's what's up, man.
Got history.
Lil E was good.
When he was going around doing the, what's it called when the improv freestyles?
Yeah, the little rap shit.
How many times I was down U Street with you?
Oh, yeah. You
in the club, rolling the J's early. That's where our bond came from.
House and everything.
That's where our bond came. That's where we became, this is my friend. Not my big home. This is a friend of mine. We got history on that.
I was taking his ass down 7th Street.
See, I was with you at night, 15, 16. I'm outside.
That's what's up,
but
bro.
I'm not outside robbing. I'm not outside breaking in cars. My grandma used to be like, you think you old like you don't got no curfew? Yeah, but what I'm doing, they'll come to the door and tell you what I'm doing. Like, that's how I sweat. And my life was different because my father wasn't there. My mother kind of, once my grandmother and my grandfather got me, she knew I was good hands. She went on about her life. She was chasing, you know, she had a bad addiction. So
yeah, it's all good. We all,
illness.
man, my mom used coke. Shit. My father sold drugs.
Coming down the playground, I used to like watching Sweat play, bro.
Sweat was like that, Slim.
Like, I used to like that nigga would get picked, and then
Slim like that.
Like, traffic would get different. It'd be more people outside, and like, it get live.
Yeah.
It became an event.
Yeah,
so I used to watch Sweat,
bro.
right? But I used to be at Rittenhouse every day with my grandfather because he lived on 3rd Street. So my grandfather was close with guys that went to Coolidge.
Okay.
Like Brock, the Cohen Cosby that does the
Hey, what's the dude name, man? What's his name? James Hunter. They got killed on the basketball. That was like that. You know what I'm talking about? James, left hand nigga.
Talk
He was
like this.
That. Light skin was like that. Left hand nigga. Man, that James Hunter nigga. That nigga, tough, I remember him because
he was one of the first athletes I seen get killed.
He went to Revolt. I think he went to Revolt.
He went to Revolt.
We played. His name James Hunter. We played against him.
Left hand James. You remember James, bro? It happened around the time Sean got killed by the police.
Wilson. We played Revolt. Francis Revolt. Me and him was going at it.
I know y'all remember when Sean got killed by the police.
Eddie Saw pulled us. I swear to God, oh my God. Shout out to Eddie Saw. I love you, Holmes. I wish you would have coached up Wilson. Basketball instead of baseball. But Eddie Saw pulled me and him together. He said, what are you two guys doing? I said, we look at each other like, what? He said, y'all want to come to Wilson? I got an all-star lineup, and y'all two going to be my starting guards. He said, y'all going to be the 2 first freshmen that ever started at Wilson. I swear to God, me and him looked at each other like, shit, yeah, I'm coming. He said, yeah, I'm coming. 2 weeks later, he got killed playing one-on-one up by Coolidge.
Hey, so
that nigga was like that, my nigga. He didn't coach it up. Yeah, your 10th grade. Yeah, he because we had everybody coming in. Me, Marlon, Brandon Barclay, Fred Wagner. We had Nate. What's my man? Randy Mills coming up the jump.
You know, Randy ended up coming to Coolidge.
Yeah, he went to Coolidge. Yeah, we had a mom coming up that jump.
I used to have to check Randy on my half a days at my private school. What's the name with the
Jerry Curl? What's her name? The athletic director. What's her name?
Randy Mills was a bad man that they don't really speak about.
But Miss Covington didn't want Eddie Saw to bring the Nike sponsorship up Wilson because he said, "Nah, I'm gonna do baseball."
Hey, look, so we talking about sports, right?
South tough.
So hold up, we talking about sports, right? Hey, Wayne, you came up playing sports. You played for Lamont Ridge. You played basketball for
Man of Steel.
It's your cup.
Yeah, that's my get carried away. Bruh, tell me how it was just coming up around the hood, around that way. I mean, you was just explaining it just a second ago, but just, in detail, because, like I said, and when I was telling you, I was like, bro, I known you since you was 13. You was like, bro, I known you before you knew me. You know what I'm saying? So, just explain that shit, because I understand that feeling of you knowing somebody before they actually know you, because you've heard about them, you see them around, woo, woo, and then you finally meet them, then you gravitate to them, they gravitate back towards you, and then bow, you just get a bond that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was two sides to that. Like,
Yeah.
It started out on the football field looking up to you because you played quarterback on a pound above me. And Black Danny was one of my guys that always looked out for me as a kid, him and Jerry Moncrief.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to be their quarterback and they rally around you, you know how hard them two niggas used to hit, bro.
Oh, that time out. Whole time you talking about this nigga quarterbacking?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
He can play football?
What? What?
Who you play with, Lamont Ridge?
Yes, Lord.
Nigga,
One thing about Lamont Ridge, and I'm going to
thought it
say
was a
this on the
game?
microphone, there is no boys club in Washington, D.C. that
thought
put
it was
out
a
better
game, bro?
quarterbacks than us, bro.
That was a game.
And I'm saying that from my 90s mob. Yeah.
I told you last episode, man. Omar, the creator, we played Southeast Cobras and beat them in the championship. He's still sick about it to this day. He reminds me to this day.
The only reason the niggas
ahead,
ain't go to the Super Bowl is because Keith got
Close
cracked
out.
back and hurt his leg, bro. They
Oh.
only had 11 people that made the weight. I was on the sideline for that game, too.
Wow. And that's real fucking facts right there.
Oh, my God.
They stopped the game in the
Now I
third.
gotta hear this shit.
That's real facts right there.
Listen, bro. They stopped the
That's
game
real
in the
facts.
third quarter on the
That's real
40-yard line going this way. It was
That's
third
real
and
fucking
6.
facts.
That broke my heart because I remember listen, y'all, okay? Watching your idol, bro, reach his peak. But I was reaching goals before him. See, when I first got there, it was white helmets, white pants.
Yeah, I remember that. Y'all was the Steelers. Y'all,
Hold up.
Because my father
Hold
bought
up, Frank. Hold up,
one of the
Frank.
catch-
Hold
one
up,
of the
Frank. Hold up, Frank.
Bro, we was the bad
Hold up,
news
Frank.
bears of the Jabbo Kennedy.
When I say my grandfather, right?
Yeah, I know. I remember.
My grandfather was one of those men, right?
I remember.
So
Yeah.
my grandfather was a man of men.
Yellow jerseys,
So
black
when I
numbers.
started playing,
So,
now he looking for ways for, okay, he here, how can I affect here? So he would walk around, he knew Coach Hill from my uncles, he knew Toby, and he built a relationship with the mothers. Now this is the thing, if anybody that owns an organization knows anything, your organization goes no farther than the parents behind it. The mothers we had down Lamont Riggs, if I could, I would set aside a day for them. The pep rallies, the uniforms, the tutoring, the trips, the transportation. And I don't think they asked for a thing, Joe. All they had was the slick ass, remember the Lamont Ridge jersey with the lightning coming off of it?
Mm-hmm.
I think they got a free one of them to wear to the game. They was the first ones pitching
Shout out
like
to the mothers
family and
who
the African
put in that
teachings.
effort to make that shit look
Coach Toby,
a
his
lot
wife,
better, man.
Miss Reeves. I'm talking about Miss Francis. But they still got an effect on the guys today at 40 and 50 years old.
You talking about Coach Settles, right?
Coach Settles,
Coach
right.
Settles, yeah.
She to me, when I played for him, that was my first, and it wasn't a sexual crush, y'all.
You play with Dante?
Dante wasn't supposed to play with us.
I had
Dante was
crush
a
on
year
my
younger than me.
science teacher. Miss
And Don-
Bratton.
I thought-
I'm the reason. Toby
My
coached us
God.
his first year.
So hold
I
up,
see
hold
her
up.
now.
We went 1
Jesus.
and 7. The next year, my grandfather got everybody the black pants, remember? They laid all the black pants on the field.
Yeah.
Then they brought the black helmets for
I
everybody
was mad
that summer.
that y'all niggas got all that good shit and
This
we
is-
didn't.
Want me to tell y'all why you didn't? Want me to tell y'all why y'all didn't get it? Coach Hill. Coach Hill wanted y'all to stay in the shit y'all had because y'all took pride in that. But he said he wanted y'all to win a championship in what y'all started in. Which is why I said that game was important to me because y'all had finally, our pounds underneath them, y'all. I don't know if you know the history. It got to a year, it kept building up. That year, from 75 to 125, Lamont Ridge was in the championship.
So hold up. We got a legendary moment though.
Oh shit.
Nah, it's a legendary. You got your Frank C stories. I got a Blizzy story, bro. Curl. I won 25. We went up to motherfucking Curl Field.
And beat their JV.
Beat they motherfucking JV squad, and they could weigh what the fuck they wanted to weigh. Niggas is alls.
Tony Delaney came back with the
Shit,
biggest mark of gold on his helmet I've ever seen in my life.
Smacked
Bro.
them motherfuckers 42
Like, you remember
to
that,
zip.
that gold paint was
Curl
on his
fucking
helmet.
freshman squad, bro. Smacked them niggas 42 to zip.
42 zip, bro. They spanked them. That was the year I knew it was it.
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you
That year when we got to Roosevelt, this is what the announcer said, bro. To make it easy, today's events will be Lamont Riggs, 75 Woodridge, 85 Blitz, 95
Blitz.
Rosedale.
You heard him say Blitz, right? You heard him say Blitz, though.
Blitz the only team I ever played, right?
Yeah.
Listen, Blitz the only team I ever played boys club and they player pulled up at the game.
Hey, look. Can I say something about the Blitz?
Pop pulled up to the game.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
Pop pulled up to the game.
Let me talk.
I'm gonna tell y'all where we played. Southwest, that field where you coming off the highway in the
From
pool
Rosedale.
right there.
Right there, yeah, right
While
there.
we
yeah.
was in the line, they used to make us. They made us line up in a single file line as team and keep walking and picking up needles.
Hey, Wayne. He went to Cadoza, didn't he?
This mark right here, y'all.
He went to
is from a
Cadoza, didn't he?
hypodermic needle sticking in my arm from that same game.
He went to Cadoza, didn't he?
Stuck me.
He went to Cadoza, didn't he?
Yeah, Popeye died his freshman year.
Hold on, listen.
His freshman year was
So
16.
he's stabbing this. So watch this. So we get to practice, right? We had no quarterback. So I had just finished playing for my father from Wilson Junior Steelers to the Blitz. To make a long story short, we had no quarterback. This nigga was on the field just throwing the football, right? So coach said, put on some pads. I ain't asked him his age or nothing, right? No bullshit. We get the weigh in. We ain't know his name or nothing. No one asked his name or nothing. He out there crushing, right? I'm dog. We man, we going at the nigga, right? So come to find out, I say, cuz. So me and him got cool. I said, cuz. Because he had a different face, man, a blue face mask. I never forget. I said, cuz, I said, the nigga say, I go to Cadoza. I said, what? He said, what school you go? He said, man, I go to Cadoza.
Nigga was playing 95,
They
bro.
had a ringer
Nigga,
He was playing 95, bro.
when I tell you this nigga was like, sad, hut, niggas be dropping back. I'm talking about throwing dimes, nigga. Our receivers was taught to
He
run
lived
routes
his best
because
life
he
out
was
on
going to
us.
get you open, bruh. He was like that. And I'm gonna tell you something. The only game we lost, and I'm gonna tell you why we lost. His grandmother got sick, and we played Woodridge. And Woodridge told them niggas he go to Cadoza, and we was like, nah, no, he didn't. So it was like everybody was hurt before the game, but they finally let him play. So everybody was emotional. Woodridge beat us 7-3 because the nigga kicked field goals. Shout out to Pop. You talking about Hobart? Oh,
He knew how to hide
And
that ball.
he probably couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying?
I probably played against them though, for real. Because
couldn't believe it.
His receiver is my best friend, bro.
How old are you?
48.
40, I'm 47. Okay, so watch this. When I played for my father, we played Lamont Riggs. So I know. Listen to you're not listening.
Who you played for with your father?
95. Wilson Junior Steelers.
Listen to me.
I played one son.
Y'all took that ass whooping then.
Because I won.
Nah, we went to the championship, bro.
Y'all ain't beat us.
Shit, we beat the shit out of
Listen
Lamont
to me.
Riggs.
Hold on.
We played.
Listen
I'm gonna
to
tell you
me.
what we played. We played on like
Let
a
me tell you
dirty
something,
ass
bro.
field.
Listen to me,
We
bro.
beat the shit out y'all.
Listen to
like
me,
we
bro.
dog job, Wayne.
Listen to
you
me,
ain't
bro.
gonna do the rest in peace of my dad.
Listen
we dog
to me,
job,
bro.
Wayne.
These three right here is gonna
95
tell you,
pounds.
bro, if I
We
was on the
dog.
field, you didn't dog me. The only team ever beat me in my history of playing
Yeah.
boys club was Woodridge and the Blitz, bro.
Nigga,
Any
I played
nigga that
95
know me
months,
gonna
but you
tell
ain't
you
play
that.
that year there.
Hey, bro,
Because we only lost one game. Yeah,
How old are you, Frank? Oh, yeah. Well, you was playing against them. I'm 43. But I was playing, but y'all got to remember, though. But now listen to this, though. I was the niggas that was on my team, 45, 46. I was the baby of them. I just was super tall and had a fucking rifle, bro.
So look, hold up,
I'm not lying.
I'm about to stamp Wayne for real, bro. Cause of no bullshit now. Like when I seen Shawty, yeah, I was like, he different. Nah, he different.
Oh, incredible.
Bro, I went,
Yeah,
listen,
but
let me tell you how I opened up. Listen,
Nah,
I put this on everything. You can ask Trey
he
from the
different.
museum, bro.
He different though, bro.
Homecoming, 75 pound a year. We went to the championship. I opened the game up, no huddle, home, and walked down the field.
And we talking about Jabbo Kenner, y'all. This
Jabbo
DC shit
Kenner,
here.
75
This DC
pounds. I
shit
was
here.
9
We got the
years
hot
old, bro.
dogs and the paws and the motherfucking hamburgers and shit. They
I'm
cooked
gonna
out.
tell you how it came
This
about.
was football was real in DC.
Remember Sports
Maryland and Virginia.
Remember
I wasn't
Sports
fucking with
Authority?
us. And for all you catching niggas.
Remember Sports Authority?
What's the nigga?
I was going to Sports
Y'all
Authority.
wasn't fucking with us,
I went to Sports Authority at A&A one day, right? A&A Sports. Remember that? Remember A&A Sports? No, A&A Sports was over there by Potomac Gardens. On the side by the pool, A&A Sports. It was real small, John. That's where everybody was going to get the Adam 10 scratching your helmet, snap up, right?
The bikey jump.
Would drill your helmet for you.
Mm-hmm.
I went over there, got my helmet drilled. This is how my day went. I went over there, got my helmet drilled. We went to Sports Store to get the tall Nike shot cleats. My grandfather said, get the quarter cut ones, doodle. I'm going to tape your ankles. That's when spats, that's when the spats got big, taping your ankles up.
Taping your ankles up.
While we was finding the tape on the same row as the tape.
Well, let him talk.
When they was finding the tape, right?
Right up by
Hold up, y'all let Wayne talk.
by Eastern Avenue. Was it by Eastern Avenue? Like by Georgia and Eastern Avenue. Over there by where that old bank used to be at. Damn.
You said Georgia and Eastern by Blair Road and all that?
Yeah, I think it was a spot up there. But
Yeah, it was, but it didn't sell helmets and shit. A&A sold the helmets, the visors, the face masks,
all that
okay.
shit. And they said
It was over there by like, what's that Joe Potomac pool?
Right?
What's the pool? East Capitol pool.
Go ahead and finish speaking
That
that
pool
shit.
right there on East
Wayne.
Capitol.
Keep
So,
talking that shit.
When I went in the Sports Authority, we trying to find the athletic tape,
Mm-hmm.
right? On the athletic tape roll, they had a Newman wristband, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Randall Cunningham play, and he looked at the sideline at Buddy Ryan, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And when Buddy Ryan did something, he did like this
Mm-hmm.
and called the play.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Sports Authority in the Newman. Remember them fat, long ones?
Yeah,
Had the end on it?
yeah.
My grandfather said, get that doodle. He said, huh? I said, what you mean? Get it. I get it. When I look, it's a big window right here. Like, what's this for? He said, didn't Toby give you your plays? The name of them on the flashcard? Yeah, go to practice tomorrow with it in there. I'm going to put numbers next to each play. Then he walked to Toby and put numbers on his joint. He said, see, I think he can do it. Call the play from there. Now, you don't have to give me a symbol. It's just one. And I match one. What's on my arm? 36 dive on one. Y'all ready? Yeah.
Hey, man, talk that shit.
No, listen.
Coach Hill ain't never give me that freedom.
You bringing back memories,
Coach
nigga.
Hill ain't never give
You
me
bringing
that
back
freedom.
memories.
Listen to why, though. Listen to why I was allowed to do it. Because I kept telling Toby, I'll be better than him. I'm going to be better than him.
Hill ain't never
Listen,
give me
in the
that
summer,
freedom,
this is the
man.
thing about Lamont Ridge that I love. This is how we
got.
got close. In the summer, right? When you're doing your summer drills, when the first half of the summer drills, all of us was together. Anybody that was trying out or playing quarterback went did quarterback drills together.
No matter what pound you are.
So when we did fake 22,
damn, you bringing back memories,
38
nigga.
reverse, I watched how he faked it. And guess what I did right behind him? I mimicked that shit. So, long story short, on that year, as we moving forward to the year, we getting more comfortable. But we played together the year before. I went to basketball camp. It's a funny story, y'all. Me and Trey was laughing about this. When I came back, they had already been at spring practice for like 2 weeks. They up Lamont Rec. I come down, now my grandfather, that's his home hood. So I'm sitting up 64 with him anyway. So when they go to get out the video, get out for practice, I'm coming down the steps. It's a dude standing there throwing the ball. Boom, boom. He looks sweet too. Yeah, I'm coming up. I was like, damn, Shaw, you got a nice little arm. So now Coach Toby walk up and he say, first team offense on the ball. So the boy just was throwing the ball, bend down, go to reach for him. Toby put bat his hand like a kid. Don't do that. Go learn wing back for me real quick. I'm gonna show you something. Come right there, boom. Now, Toby walks up and goes, touch the gate with my boys. 5, and walks off. We run the play. Boom! They blow the whistle, you gotta put it down. Now the line gotta run up and get started. My key was, my center, his name is Curtis. We found a way for him to tell everybody when I'm ready. He would sit down. Instead of being in the stance like this, sit down like a dog with his hand on the ball. Once he looked and everybody where they supposed to be, he'll raise up. It's no snap count. As soon as I flash my hands like a punt, he's snapping it.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna keep it to piggyback on that pause. When we play Lamont Riggs, that's how I know he's telling the truth. When we play Lamont Riggs, that's why. Matter of fact, we didn't. I was joking. We beat the shit out of him. We beat y'all 14-7 because of that silent count. We couldn't get that count because that silent. That was the only team we had trouble with.
But y'all got to remember, Tony Hill wasn't a quarterback.
That silent count. Like,
I was a quarterback.
He wasn't even, and back then, they wasn't
coach.
smacking their hands like this. It was like they was
Tony
doing
Hill was
this.
a lineman and a linebacker type of coach. So he wanted to pound and bang the ball. That's what he wanted. But you got to remember, I had a quarterback as my coach. So he's sitting there looking like all the shit I wanted to do.
Chop blocking. They did a lot of chop blocking back then. Yeah, y'all cut niggas a lot. They chop blocked a lot of niggas back then. Yeah, I mean, so we learned that when we played them. We played them twice.
He never utilized.
We played everybody twice.
I could throw the ball.
Yeah,
utilized it. You had on.
Nigga, that
he
shit
never
hurt.
utilized that shit.
Jamal Bates said that.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
niggas be laughing at you and
like
shit.
for real. Everybody knew I could throw the ball. Everybody know I could throw the ball. But Hill, all he
I
wanted
played 3 years
because I could run too.
But y'all backfield was so loaded with.
Our backfield was like. We had a real live Notre Dame backfield.
They had a one-arm running back that I swear to God,
Shout out to one-arm Doug, bro. Shout out to one-arm
swear to
Doug.
God, bro.
Ain't he cook Gilbert Arenas down the motherfucking good. Ain't he cook Gilbert Arenas down the good.
And Gil talked about it in Gil's arena.
Ain't he cook Gilbert Arenas down the
Gilbert
good.
admitted it. He said, man, y'all gonna laugh. I got cooked by a one-arm dude. He said, then I came home and did my research and they feel so bad.
Time out, y'all. Real rap on some real shit. Since y'all got y'all story, let me tell my story about me and Doug. Right, so Doug brothers know my father. My father, they from Southeast for real. They moved uptown. So
shout out his brother, one of the only black doctors in this joint that own their own practice.
So watch, let me finish real quick. So boom, so me and Doug know each other from kids. So when I went to when I went to Wilson, we played Rose at Wilson, right? So I'm like, oh shit. So the environment was crazy. You can watch this is on YouTube too. Go to Roosevelt Wilson 95. It's on YouTube. Roosevelt put it up there. Like, nigga, me and him was cooking, dog. Like, cause I didn't want him to go back and tell my father that I was some shit. So I cooked, but Doug was barbecuing. Leslie Ballard, you got that work, you my nigga, Leslie. But you got that motherfucking work, my nigga.
He got one arm and it get you with the hands up.
I'm sorry, Leslie. No, it wasn't Leslie. I'm sorry, Leslie. No, Fred Wagner. Nigga, you got that work. It's on film too. Fred, God damn it, Fred.
Don't feel bad, Fred.
Jesus,
everybody
Fred.
got in front of Doug got it.
My God.
It's safe to say,
my God, Fred.
That Doug,
Marcus Brown too. Marcus Brown got that work too. Shout out Marcus Brown and Fred, my niggas.
Handicap athlete we ever seen.
Best ever seen. Yeah, best ever seen.
In the city?
In the city, yeah. In the
Touchdown.
city. Hell yeah.
He the best handicap athlete we ever seen in the city.
You couldn't stop him, dog.
He got one arm. And
I checked him a couple times, dog, and played him to his right. You can't do nothing with him because psychologically, you think he got psychologically. Nah. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Psychologically, for me, when I checked him, right? I said, man, hold up, man. This nigga kept cooking. Let me get this nigga on 2 plays. I swear to God, 2 possessions. That I'm getting the nigga up to his hand. I'm like, you know where you gonna get me? Psychologically, I'm thinking he got another hand. The nigga hit me with an in and out, bang, on a fast break. I went this way. I said, oh. Then the second time,
that's a good dude,
off
too.
the pick, my man, shout out to Doug. Off the pick, he hit me with a jab step, right? He hit me with a jab step and a hezzy, and I'm thinking he gonna shoot the motherfucker. The nigga put that motherfucker down and pulled up. I said, oh, nah, Leslie, switch back. I said, Fred, switch back. You won't go. This nigga ain't gonna embarrass me up, bro. Fuck that. Nah. And you just couldn't check him. You know what I'm saying? Like
the Capital Classic game with one arm.
The nigga was like that. Shout out to Doug, man. Doug.
Hey, so
and Mike Gill too. That's who I played against.
I want y'all people out
Nate
there
Burton and them
in America to understand, like, what we talking about is real DC history right now. You know, people who
that became stars, y'all, like for real.
And we we've been around these people, grew up with these people. You know
Azar now.
So it's almost like damn, man.
Privilege.
Yeah. Real.
And that's why the show is called District Alum. We're gonna go to the next topic, man, because we moving. We got Wayne in the house, man. He a real nigga.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? We ain't even get into what he do for real. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for you though, right? How does the city compare now to when you was coming in?
There you go. Me and Wayne had a conversation about this in the barbershop, man.
Listen.
Talk your shit, Wayne.
Because for real,
it's no
came up with us for real.
right. And see, this is what I'm about to tell you. The reason these young niggas is doing this cruddy shit and all that shit, it comes from the leadership that they watch, bro. And I'm telling you that from being a little nigga out there that wanted to explore. If you stole from him, I'd be a thief. Because at that time, bro, we did everything y'all did, bro. You found one of us in the generation below y'all. That was the one y'all picked. The one that reminded y'all of him was my big guy. Are you listening?
Yeah.
Are you listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm talking.
Are you listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I told you it was nights he came outside his house and I was sitting there, bro. There's times he came downstairs in his I'm one of the few that was in his basement with his brother, bro. Ask him. Him and Teddy Black didn't let too many people in that house with grandma and them alive, bro. Ask him how many times he woke up and I'm playing with the dog, bro.
Hey, that's
See,
what
I
I keep
had
trying
that
to
all
tell
access
people.
pass. You want me to tell you why I didn't have a house of my own?
Run
Like
up this
y'all's.
alarm, you can get fucked
So I
up.
never wanted to be put out y'all jokes. Real talk. I tell kids this all the time. When you don't have a mother, bro, and somebody else's mother love you like they own, you take her trash out.
Facts.
You make sure you never, ever, ever get put out that house, bro.
Talk.
I kept myself in every circle I ever was invited in, bro. I stood on that. Like, that's how it was coming up.
Facts.
I know this.
You know
like
what?
I said, when he first started, he one of the first people in DC said, I'm gonna do the rap music thing and shoot my shot. I'm in the video, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I know what I'm sitting around, bro. But we got close when
Let him talk, son.
when that happened.
It's all about the
When QB and that happened, I ain't like that, bro.
Hey,
And he know how I came and seen him. At that time, I wasn't in the same mind I'm in now. He'll tell you. Let me know. At that time, I went, grandfather just died. I want to go with him anyway. They just killed Walt. They keep spanking shit. Ask them how I cried. They keep spanking shit right here, and it's getting closer to me. I'm tripping that night, bro. But it was my reality. I was at my wit's end. And I didn't have that, come here. This is what you do with that. This is why this feel like that. That's normal. Stop feeling crazy, bro. When you want rock for niggas that don't want rock for themselves and you watching shit happen to them. You're like, but it ain't my beef. But if you just push this nigga, I'm involved. But I can't go till you go. Because I was always taught that on that wall.
Yeah.
You will not be a savior, bro. But you can save your man.
I want to say rest in peace to some people too, bro, because he mentioned a name that he was like when he mentioned Walt, the name Walt, Lil Walt, he was like my little brother. He was like everybody's little brother in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
He was your big brother, the youngest nigga in charge.
And
give him everything.
The thing about Walt,
Hefe before y'all started calling y'all little man Hefe, bro. 15.
Lil Walt was ahead of his time, man.
Shout out to Walt, man.
No slight to Mike, because they call Mike Hefe. I'm not saying that to you, Mike. I know somebody will come and take this and turn. You know what I'm saying. Before the Hefe was known, if it was a Hefe in the 80, 90,
it was Lil Walt.
Shorty.
It was Lil Walt. And Lil Walt was amongst all of us when we was older. Shorty was 12 years old. And was outside. He was outside at 12. He was outside at 12 years old.
He sold the money at 12.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, y'all get some DC shit here, man. Some real Northeast shit here, man.
Like
real Northeast shit.
Lil Walt,
and if you notice one thing, I noticed what they said. Ain't nobody tired of telling. See, you young niggas like to snitch when y'all do y'all shit. When we was coming up, you heard what he said. Ain't no good men. So, ain't nobody ratatouille or nothing.
Amen.
You feel what I'm saying?
Them late nights
so
you would see me on the court shoot.
talking about, man. For real, listen to what these Northeast niggas talking about.
Right,
these real Northeast niggas, man.
Just real quick. Them late nights y'all would catch me on the court shoot. Like, Shawty, man, what? I watch Shawty be on the bike with a dog. Sitting with the dog on the bike making the sales. When he done making the sale, I'm done shooting. Whatever he make, he giving me something. If the shoes come out the mall, he went to the mall for me while I was in school. He wouldn't go to school. He would go get the shoes and all that while I'm in school.
See what I'm saying?
I had to bring that, man. He was 12 days older than me. I had to show him my report card, bro.
Lil Walt, I want y'all to understand what we talking about right now.
He
Because
wanted me to make it, bro.
That's real,
we
dog.
talking about a young
That's why I
man
had the
that passed away at 15 years old. You talking about a young man that passed away at 15 years old. So he lived
15, he was
2
25
lives.
in
He
his
lived
heart.
2 lives before he was even fucking
He was an adult as a
16
kid,
years old,
man.
bro.
He was an adult
He
as a
lived
kid,
2
man.
lives, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna even go into his death. But rest in peace to Walt, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to Walt, man.
Rest in peace to Walt, bro.
Hey,
You know
man,
what I'm
He
saying?
the one that your father say watch out for, but your mother say that's my baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody got one of them in the hood. Everybody
Father
got
be
one
like,
of them in the hood,
Hey, I know that's
Straight
your
up,
man.
everybody got one
You
of
gotta
them.
watch
You
little
know what I'm
short,
saying?
little.
Everybody
But
got
your
one of
mother
them.
be like, who? What? That's my
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
You feel me?
Because he had a baby face, bro. I'm talking about Slim. He looked like when I talk about he looked like a little baby. He had just like a
Bro, the nigga had 2 to 3 hairs on his chin, bro.
he looked like a
And he
little
sit
baby,
there,
bro.
he talking about-
See,
and then
that's-
turn around and sell an eighth.
Hey, look, and I'm gonna piggyback on that, right? Cause see, you know, I'm sitting up here with 2 good men, bro. And like, for real, I'm the only uptown nigga in here. Real talk, respect, and we got half and half. We gonna call E half and half.
Me
Ice
too.
tea and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mount Pleasant. You know
You
what I'm
gotta
saying?
end on that side of the street sign. I've been around.
But I'm gonna tell you one thing about real Northeast niggas, man. If they real, they gonna stay humble and they gonna keep the peace and they gonna fuck with you, Holmes. Like I'm gonna tell you something about Northeast niggas. They fuck with you. You better not play with the nigga that they fuck with. Pause. I'm telling you, cause they gonna really say something to you like, nigga, nah, on some real respect shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why I fuck with Northeast niggas for life. You know what I'm saying? All the other sectors too, I fuck with them too. But that's just a Northeast thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they might do their thing. They might be wild as shit. But on some, if they fuck with you and your name come up in a conversation on some other shit, they're gonna be like, nah, that's Frank, man. Nah, he cool. That's my nigga. And then another Northeast nigga, real one, gonna say, you vouch for that nigga? You stamp that nigga? Man, I stamp him. And it's done. It's a wrap. They won't fuck with you. But that nigga might look at you crazy, but he ain't gonna fuck with you because of stuff Wayne said don't do nothing. Black said don't do nothing. Cape said don't do nothing. J Rock said don't do nothing.
Yeah, you got some rebels that'll still go.
I want y'all to understand too, right? Outside of Northeast is so close. It's so close to Uptown, bro. They call outside of Northeast Uptown. Bro.
Right. Respect.
You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
So pretty much, we Uptown, but it's Northeast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
we the farthest part of Uptown of Northeast. It is.
Yeah.
We are at the tip. We are actually at the Uptown pinnacle.
Nice.
Yeah, you see, I ain't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Uptown,
Jesus, incredible. The tip. The tip.
Yeah, it's like
you find out with the tip at her. You's a wild pause a nigga. So you need to relax. But somebody sit his ass upstairs. He's making me nervous. Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, y'all fuck with me last, so I'm on all y'all niggas today. Capes, you next, Capes. You next, Capes. You over there laughing and shit, drinking that motherfucking Stella. Like you motherfucking Dos Equis.
You gotta look at it though. Like our area school was Uptown.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. If you was at Ridge, you going to Coolidge.
You going to Coolidge, yeah.
That's like why I say I was supposed to go to Coolidge.
Fuck Coolidge, man.
Another funny thing, right?
Coolidge, man.
My uncles played for Coolidge, right? This is how I got introduced to sports. My uncles played for Coolidge when Sam Taylor and them was there. So when my grandfather lived across the street, I was the ball boy for Coolidge all my life.
Respect. Wayne, you was like that, Wayne.
Let me tell y'all how I meet
Wayne, you was like that, Wayne.
Wayne,
you was like that, Wayne.
I remember I was in the house my grandfather listened to WTOP Sports Talk when we rode around, bro. Like, he taught me how to punt first. He say, shit, you want to stay on the field, be a black punter.
Wow.
Then he taught me how to throw.
My father told me to be a live.
Real live though, bro. Like,
he told me to be a live. I play live.
I'm gonna keep this a buck, bro. I thought I was gonna see you on Sundays, bro.
Yeah, me too, Wayne.
Like, no bullshit.
You did, no Wayne. I
thought
you no bullshit. I thought so too, Wayne. No bullshit.
Because I saw you, bro.
No bullshit.
And when
I was like, who is this young nigga cooking?
You having this conversation with me right now?
We could stop $85.
You having this conversation with me right now? It made me like, all right. When I was playing football, bro, like at that time we was still getting into shit. We was playing football, but
y'all was done.
Hey, listen, hold up, y'all. Let me explain that. What he said. Let me,
shit,
DC. Let me explain America. Let me explain to you when you say getting into shit. When I was up Wilson, right? I know these two niggas came to school from September to November with jumpers on, dirty as shit. Niggas jumping on them and everything. January popped up, they had Z's, nigga. T-top Z's. So that's what he talking about getting into shit. Man, what, nigga?
So
shout out to my niggas. I ain't gonna name y'all names, but shout out to y'all. Case know what I'm talking about.
They ain't had Z. Hold up. They ain't had Z's. Them niggas had Axe
I
back
mean, Axe, my bad. T-tops.
I know exactly what
you're talking about. Yeah,
I bumped into one of them a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, we ain't gonna name the names, but them niggas, y'all my niggas. Y'all know, and they fuck with oneself. That's all I'm gonna say.
They had Axe back then. You hear me?
Yeah, Axe, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop playing. And y'all think Wilson was sweet.
Hold up. Uptown, you on the 1-7 side?
Yeah, 1-7 side, you know that.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Lil Monty. No, hold on, sit down. I'm about to hurt you with something. I was at Shawty Elementary School graduation. No, listen. Listen. So watch how I fuck him up with this. He don't know who I've been talking about the whole time. Black Danny is Bop, bro. Daniel McCray. Black Danny. He played for Lamont Riggs with us. He's the biggest tattoo on my body. Cross right here says Daniel McCray.
That's a small motherfucking world,
He was basically living with me when he got killed.
God damn, my bad, sir.
That's why I was about to tell you, like, I was coming up there when Monty was living in the old hotel and Deese was alive, bro.
For real?
We spent the night Monty with his Monty elementary school graduation. Monty with the Beers back in the day.
Hey, shout out
over
to
there by Fairfax.
The nigga he talking about.
Good man.
Man.
How about this though?
And he was young.
Let me tell you how life worked. I end up getting in trouble after. Remember when I came home, man, and got the name stretched when I stood at the top and I was so tall? I had gone to Oak Hill, right? I got in a fight. Some shit went on. Some things how dirty. They sent me to Oak Hill for an evaluation, right? Listen, while I'm down there, it's a judge named Judge Winston, bro. Winston Reed. It's the same woman that gave Monty the 43 years. She had seen me play.
43 years.
She had seen me play at Eastern Branch 2 weeks before that. She watched me play. Her nephew had to play. It's the only game he ever asked her to play. She come down there. I annihilated her nephew, bro. To the point that when I came off the floor, she was like, had a great game, son. And I kept walking. 2 weeks later, I get into something, boom, I'm in front of a judge. Bam, they say stand up for the Honorable Judge Winston. She walks out zipping her robe up. Bro, I'm looking at this lady like, hell no. Listen, but then it dawned on me, hell yeah. I don't have to explain myself. She can't unsee what she already saw.
Right. She can't.
See, sometimes when you show and prove, the bullshit can get washed away. So if you let your actions precede the bullshit and not the bullshit before you try to explain your action, a person can give you the benefit of the doubt of how I already been knowing you for 20 years.
Preach.
I've never heard his voice raised except for on the microphone. So if I've been in the corner and he, what? And Eric is grabbing him, I'm slapping the nigga Eric ain't grabbing. That's the problem. Because he's never like that in the 40 years I've been around this man.
And Wayne ain't
playing.
What
I'm saying? Like,
he's not playing.
Like,
he's serious.
If I walk up on you,
like,
I know what to expect from Maine. Because Maine has played the same track all his life. If it's a scratch on the track, you did it. Some guys I know when I've been in the corner, it might be you. Because you've been in shit the whole time I've known you.
Right. No bullshit.
Right. So when she comes out, right, my knees are shaking, bro. Talking. My grandma was like, I don't know how to control him. His grandfather died. He doesn't come in the house. He smells like weed. They try to put me on yours. My grandma said, that's not his problem. I like him when he's high.
Oh, shit.
Because I would go in the house.
She a real one.
I would go in the house and draw. I would go listen to Pop. I would go listen to Scarface. I would sit my ass down. I could think clear. Like at 13, 14, all young men are going through a tornado mentally. They're trying to make a name for themselves. That's the biggest part of your life, junior high school. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll fucking wait. Elementary school was playtime, bro. When you came into junior high school, you started liking girls. They started liking
It
you.
was real, dog.
Now you gotta earn your keep.
You gotta earn your keep in junior high school. You can't be no sucker.
I'm telling you.
Francis Junior High School, nigga. You had to earn your keep,
You're
bruh.
watching it now.
Francis Junior High School,
You're
bruh.
watching it.
Everywhere in
So,
France,
yeah, so
Southeast,
My
Southwest.
grandfather dies overnight, and y'all know every game. He was at every game, every practice, everything. You know? That was my Superman, bro. And to see Kryptonite go to work in front of you, bro. Like, to beat me one-on-one, and I just got the Street and Smith book that I'm in, and then you die the next day, bro. Like, me and my uncle met up, Cohen Cosby, that runs the Tacoma station stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's my little cousin. But he's my little cousin by love. My grandfather and his grandfather was like y'all, like you and Brick, bro. Basketball. You know, I used to go to Morgan Wooten camps for free. I got up there one time. Dwayne Simpson is my name, bro. If you remember, they had a point guard named Dwayne Simpkins.
Went to Maryland.
The year he became an All-American, he coaches American right now, right? Listen to me. This is how life worked full circle. He's married to my what's the lady name in the school that do the like the peer mediation stuff? She throw all the homecomings. You know, you got that one person in school ahead of that. He now is married to the lady that helped me graduate high school.
Wow. Board of directors.
Dwayne Simpkins. But let me tell you, I met him. I was 7. I went to the camp. They said they about to call up the names and the teams. They say, Dwayne Simpkins.
Went to DeMatha, right?
He went to DeMatha.
Yeah, he went to DeMatha.
At this time, Joe Gallagher and Morgan Wooten used to throw their camp together, so it was St. John's, DeMatha camp together up St. John's. I walk in the gym. I've never heard a nigga named Dwayne, bro. Let alone Dwayne Simpson. Anything like that, bro. So no, when they call me, I stand up and I walk to the front. That's what you said to do.
Mm-hmm.
But he got up too. So they like, what are you doing? I said, and he looked at me and said, little man, what you doing? I said, they called me. He said, no, they called me. I said, bruh, listen what I said to him. I actually looked at him like he was playing. You know, as you're a kid, you like face a nigga up and be like, hey, bruh. I don't know no other Dwayne Simpson, bruh. Like, I was dead ass serious. Like, you ain't about to play with me in front of all these people. Again, I got y'all mentality.
Right.
I'm not even supposed to be thinking like that at that age.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all ain't gonna let a nigga play with you.
Nah, you ain't gonna play with it.
So I came with that.
Right.
But he loved it. And he said, today's your day. My name Dwayne Simpkins, though, bro. Then he looks at the paper. Don't move. You're on my team. The whole camp fall out laughing. First play down the floor, bro.
St. John's, right?
Up St. John's.
Yeah, I remember that camp.
Sideways.
I remember that camp. Yeah, I remember that camp.
Chris Monroe and Roger Mason. I sent them boys home crying every day.
Hey, Roger Mason was like that, though.
I'm not taking nothing from him.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, me and Roger Mason went to school. Listen,
I'm giving the caliber
at
of
the
it, though.
time we went to camp, me and Roger Mason went to Grace Episcopal on it's either Colesville Road or Georgia Avenue. I don't know.
What he's saying.
But we went to school together, so he knew what was up with me coming in. This was my best friend. My first grade picture.
Then he played
for the
He had a
Wizards.
Band-Aid over his eye.
UVA, yeah, he went to UVA.
He went
Played
to
with the
great,
dictionary.
he's in my first grade class picture standing next to me,
Roger
bro.
Mason. That's my man.
I was in the house when his father died, bro.
Shout out on Roger Mason.
When his father died of a heart attack upstairs, it was really a sleepover going over for Roger. They
That's
made
crazy.
everybody leave but me and Adrian, his sister, man.
That's crazy. Shout out to
I
Roger
remember
Mason,
his
man.
little
That's
brother
my
was
man.
born, bro.
He used to hoop me up.
Like, this was my best friend in
Hey,
school.
wait, you used to come up Murray, right? You used to come up Murray too, didn't you?
I ain't get to go up my race. See, like, that's what I'm telling you, like, the time when you show and prove in high school, I was in residentials and out of the city.
I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm about to get you right here. Like,
Okay.
that summer, June 5th, bro.
Hold on, we about to get into that. Go ahead, go ask that question, Blizzy, on the paper.
Okay, so
All that goes with this. That next question.
I want everything about the time, right?
By the way, this is a great interview because, like, y'all don't understand. If only people that's gonna understand this is DC, and that's why we do this show.
No,
District of
anybody's
Love.
gonna understand it. It's just that the people that's gonna really nod their head is the people that associates are in your book. Your friends helped you write it.
There you
Facts.
go. There
So
it is.
some people are gonna sit here and really look and be like, "That's my nigga right there, bro." Like, and somebody else is sitting beside him that don't know him, and they like, "He not welling, bro." Like, I can show you my juvenile case,
and that's my point.
But I wanted to get back to that real quick because that's how I got saved. The lady saw me play And what she did was she gave me a superseding sentence so that I would never get in front of a juvenile judge that didn't know me. She gave me juvenile life. But then under that, you get your restrictions and your shit that applies. I was allowed to do everything as long as I finished high school. I never had to take, my urines didn't punish me. She just wanted to know if I was involved with any other drugs. She understood me. Like, and she gave me the opportunity to leave Washington, D.C. and under court order, be sent to certain schools that gave me great looks out of town. Like, I went to Brandywine Prep for 8 to 9 months, bro. I'm the only underclassman to be voted into the All-Star game.
That's what's up, bro.
I couldn't play because it would have fucked up my eligibility. But when my coach came back and showed me the papers and the votes as a freshman, bro, as a freshman, a repeat freshman, I was voted like they wanted to see me entertain them people, bro.
So this is what I'm saying.
Dang.
From all right, athletically, right?
Yeah, Wayne.
Athletically, my man that's sitting right next to me, bro, has told you in depth everything, basketball, football, and that's why I'm like, bro, he's so talented. So, and I watched it, and I watched it groom, and we about to figure out because he spoke about, you know, when he had a chance to sit down, he was doing artwork. And from that artwork, man, you started fucking with your skin, huh? And
Yeah,
now you tatting everybody up around the city.
I'm trying to change the tones. I'm trying to.
Hey,
like
let me. I'm trying to figure
give
out.
him the questions. I don't need the questions.
At
Let
what
him have
point?
the questions.
At what point
We
did
not
you
doing me,
discover
I'm a fucker.
that man,
Give him the
I could do this shit? Matter of fact, who was your first tat? And did you fuck it up, or did you like?
Of course, if I look at what I can do now.
Okay, all right.
Like, of course, yeah. Like, if I was to show it to you, you'd be like, "Fuck you, nigga, you ain't do that."
All right. So
I did. I was in jail.
honing your skills, and just continuous people trusting you to do it for one. Because people gotta trust you to do the shit for one.
It was people pushing me to do it before I wanted to do it.
Okay.
I had heard it so many times, like heard it, and then I was out up in Marlboro, and it's a dude on Instagram. His name is Paint on Whatever. My man Mike, right? And they had me on the bunks, and they seen I had a lot of say so and influence. And the lady ain't like that. Her name was Motherhead. So she thought she was doing me a disservice by putting me in the cell. But I'm a bidder. I'd already done fair time and all that, so I'd rather be behind a locked door anyway. Let me read, let me get my mind together, you know what I mean? And my solitude. But when she put me in the cell, when I walked in, I knew I was gonna be all right because I seen a bunch of drawings, but they was good. Like, you know, you see people that I do art, bro, I do cards and shit, and he don't know who he talking to. So when he bring me the card, I'm like, you do the card? You out of business in 3 months, bro. Let me find the supplies. You're done. If I feel like it. You feel me? Like, arrogantly, I'll sit there in my mind and be like, if I feel like it, Holmes, I'll make you have to call home for money orders. Nigga, stop playing, bro. Or, who doing your print? Da, da, da. I'm gonna show you something. See, I was that type. Like, I ain't want to take his shit. So I draw something and I know he gonna come over there. Damn, you did that, bro? Yeah. Oh, this me. Come here, let me show you something. And then I'll show him something that'll take it from where it's at, it'll give him that bump and make him want to go harder. You know what I mean? I wouldn't give him everything at once. So when I was in jail, they moved me in the cell with him, drawing, and I looked over, I was like, damn, son, that's you? He's like, yeah. I said, yeah, I draw too. He was pressed. Yeah. You use any of my shit, bro. Ooh, he was a good nigga though. Like, he wasn't like he was scared or trying to cut in. He genuinely liked that he found another artist, bro. So he left out to go get on the phone. I started drawing. I done locked in. So then when the Italian went to sleep, woke up, I left my paper on the drum. I went out to play ball. And he came out there with the paper like, you did this, man? I said, yeah. Like, You ain't never put that, you ain't never tattooed nobody before? Like, nah. He like, your style is perfect. Like, for real, bro, I do that shit. So then, like, the next conversation for like the 3 times we lock in between counts or whatever the fuck they got to do when they log in, it was strictly about tatting, bro. It was about the process, what you look for, what you don't, what you use, the cost on the shit. And I think the fact that he was so knowledgeable, that he wasn't just like bumbling around, like he knew how to articulate it, he sold it. And he really put it in my mind, bro. And then not only from that, we would really like create shit in the cell together. And he was a good motherfucker, bro. Like when you find a nigga that genuinely like a father, the things he missing the most is what you missing the most.
Yeah.
He's not complacent with being in jail. He don't want no jail name. He feel like he a piece of shit right now. He married me. He was just from Maryland. So I took everything he said wholeheartedly. But the crazy part was I knew I had to go to the parole board. So I go to parole board, I go there, they hold me for a program I don't never had the time to do. I'm pissed when I call my wife, bro. But they move me in the drug program dorm anyway. When I get in there, it's a gang out there called DMIs. It's something like the Maryland Urban Brotherhood.
Like BMF, like, right?
No, it's something like the BGF is the black version.
That's the white. I know
they the white boys, DMI.
They out the county on Anaheim.
Dog man, what is it? Dead Man Inc. Yeah. So
they out the county.
They're like the AVs are in the feds. They the white boy gang that they gonna stick together, bro. All right. They gonna put that work in and all that. Like I give them their perspective. Like they got men out there, right? But at the time, them and the BGF was at a war, right? So they ended up making it where it was basically DMIs against the DC. Out there, you got the guys from up the road, which is DCPG. So they basically made it like that, right?
Okay.
We're not even supposed to be talking, but it's a lady that was my CO. And me and her was cool from a bid I did before out there. She knew I could play. So I'm outside playing and they called an emergency count during the rep. When I came back in, I just looked at him and was like, I'm not gonna sit on my bunk like this. I've been there about 6 months. I'm sitting there and I'm drawn. I put my headphones on. I done zoned out, but I'm doing a portrait of my daughter. And when I say I nailed this portrait, bro, this was like one of the first portraits where I was like, I look like I photocopied it. And when they came and counted, the dude stood over top of me and he just tapped me. Good game early and kept going. But when she stood over top of me, she stayed there. And it was funny because it was one of them like CTF type of jumps where you can open your door. It's hello. Mm-hmm. So when she's over top of me, she's bad too, y'all. Like she's a beautiful female and she has a body. So when she stood over top of me, I'm drawn. The whole I can hear them coming to their door. So it drew me out my zone, like, what the fuck? But when I look up, it's nothing but vagina in my face. Because she's counting, she's thinking like she's counting, but she's trying to see what I'm doing. So I'm like, come on, Miss B. She's like, boy, the fuck up. And listen, you've never been disrespected till you've been talked to like greasy by a Baltimore woman, huh? So they talk greasy anyway. So she's like, boy, the fuck up.
I love me some
Shut
Baltimore
the fuck. Hey, yo, you did that, yo?
They talk crazy.
Boy, your bitch ass ain't do that, yo. You bluffing.
Women.
I'm like, no, this is what I do. Yo. She walks off. So when they heard you did that, I'll be right back.
Baltimore joke.
So one of the Baltimore dudes come and say, Wayne, what you do, bro? You know she gonna tell on you, bro. You can't do that with her. I'm like, bro, I ain't on no freak shit. White boy heard it. So he come out and say, he's a cell over from me, but he come out and he looking like, he said, you did that? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, bro, I thought you just play basketball, bro. Like the whole jail talk about you for basketball, bro. I ain't know you. God damn, bro. What if I told you I could make you a millionaire? I'm looking at this white boy that owe people for Sebastians and everything. I'm like, man, how the fuck you gonna make me a millionaire? You in debt.
Yeah, like, fuck off.
Man, that kind of pissed me off. Because I thought you genuine was there at first. I read it wrong. So I'm like, man, go ahead, man. Nah, bro, I'll be right back. Come back, he had his paperwork. He showed me how much he made tatting, and he had pictures of his art. And again, I went into that mode. I shut your ass down. And he said, move in the cell with me and I'm going to show you how to put it on the skin. And he never had me tat skin. He had me tatting styrofoam trays or drawing with an ink pen on a styrofoam tray. An empty styrofoam tray, I would have to draw a whole picture and shade it. So and then he would open it and see if the pen indented through. When I could do it without it happening, he said, that's it. Go ahead.
So question.
And I took off.
Hey, Wayne.
I was supposed to come home on a Thursday. I showed up at my wife's house on a Wednesday with Tanger bags around me.
Hey, Wayne, so
I'd already paid for everything I needed from doing that. And I
question.
knew that was it.
Question though, question. All right, you just explained. So the first dude,
Mike, first person to ever really seriously sit down and tell me.
that was your Sally?
Yeah.
Okay.
In Upper Marlboro.
All right.
And then they moved me up the state
So
to fight the parole joint.
so is it safe to say it was your Sally and the white dude that really piqued your interest to get you started into the
I'm going to say it was Mike.
Okay.
And the conversations we couldn't continue because they moved me. God put me right there with somebody else that could finish the conversation.
Okay.
That's
so
some real shit right
I
there.
had also
universe was
just had
working.
that conversation with myself, though.
The
Black.
universe was working.
I just had that conversation with myself. That you a piece of shit conversation. I don't know if none of you niggas ever been there or done no time, but it come a time, I don't care how tough you think you is, you gonna look in that little mirror that they fake shine up for you.
Yep.
And you gonna see the real you.
Yep.
You either gonna eat it or you gonna spit it up, bro.
Yep.
I had diarrhea, spitting up,
Yep.
anxiety, I was sweating.
Yep.
I'm talking about I felt like I felt out of place, bro. I felt like a guy that felt like how you felt watching me come up wouldn't want me right there, bro. Though I was built to handle it, you didn't want me right there, bro. I felt like sweat couldn't sleep, bro. You talking about somebody that invested in me and loved me like a father, bro. And all you keep hearing is, I'm going to fuck back to jail, this and that. That make him feel like he failed me, bro. But it made me, outside of that, I felt like, you know what I mean? I felt for the one that loved me, but that was the first time I gave a fuck about how I felt about me. I looked at me for what I was feeling. I got an older stepdaughter. She came in on a visit, and I was trying to show her I had a beard, bro. She slammed the door and asked me, was I tired of this shit? I'm like, nah, listen, she's underage though, bro. Are you tired of this shit? I told my mother and them, hold on. That little girl meant that, bro. That little girl meant that shit, bro.
She saved your life.
No, she told me I've been on the honor roll in every school I've been at. You missed every graduation. But this is my, I don't use the word because I ain't building houses, but this is my bonus daughter, bro. This is my wife's daughter. But you want me there that goddamn bad that you feel some sort of way when I disappoint you.
Yeah,
that shit hit different, bro.
It do, bro.
I've disappointed myself a lot, but to see somebody I call mine, like that little girl stepped out of her curse, she cussed at me, bro. I don't know. I never approached Maine crazy, or when if I walked up and Maine was like, get the fuck from right here, I'm gonna get the fuck from right there because he don't talk to me like that any other time. So it's got to be a reason. He don't got time to explain it right now. Right. But when she said that, she had to say it that way. And when I told her, yeah, I'm tired of it, she said, me too. Because
She had to make you feel that shit.
Man, this is what she told me. I gotta let them violate me to come see you. I ain't think about the searching process. I don't get searched. I ain't think about them being wand or stripped down and all that, bro. Just because they say they look like they might have. You talking about an honor roll student, bro, that's spending her weekend getting touched by strangers. How am I protecting her, bro? This pervert can go home and go up off that.
Wow.
Like, so I'm opening the door for that. I'm opening the door for when you hear about them little girls that was getting found places or shot at block parties and shit like that. She might be chasing a nigga that's just like me. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. She might truly be looking for a me and don't really know what a me is. She know what the image of it is. But if I don't got time to be home and tell her, then she gonna be chasing facades, bro. So it was like after I had it was like it all aligned to make sense. Like once I prayed to him to get me out the shit and show me a way, that was all the fuck they kept getting taught about was my artwork
it
for like
the
next
click
6
with you
months.
first though. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I always been able to draw. I just didn't disclose it to people.
Yeah, it had to click with you first because I feel like with each individual out here, you gotta understand who you are before you able to even fulfill somebody else's need. You
Big
know,
facts.
And it's a lot of us that's still searching for who we are as a person, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us just walking out here just trying to figure it out and not having a real clue.
At 40-some years old, is a lot of people still trying to figure themselves out.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, when you had someone look into you, you gotta know about holding yourself accountable at all times, because that person is looking to you for direction. So if you ain't holding yourself accountable at all times, what you think that person going to do?
My grandmother used to tell me it's truth in the repetitive.
Hey, listen, I want to say one thing. Shout out to whatever the fuck this is right here, dog.
Man,
This shit right here is crazy.
what the ice at?
What is that right there, dog?
Milagro, bro.
Man, what? How you say it?
Milagro.
Shout out to
I
Milagro.
think they just punished that name.
Rabasado, whatever that Milagro is. That shit great.
Yeah, but my
bad.
grandmother used to always instill in me, right? If 2 to 3 people tell you the same shit, it's true.
It's true.
No matter how much it might fuck you up the head, it's the truth.
It's the truth, yeah.
Take it and do what you need to do
You
with
gotta
it.
look
And
at
like,
yourself in the mirror.
I also started hearing her voice a lot, bro. Because I used to wake up and I still do, young. That's all I've ever had all my life. Like everything else that's not here no more. Of course, I done had it all my life.
That's the same thing with my
She's
dad.
been here
man.
with me through everything, bro.
Yeah, that's the same thing with my
Court
dad.
buildings,
Yeah.
to team trials. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think she deserved to see me win, bro.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
You
about my
feel me?
dad,
Like,
man. Yeah.
I think she deserved in her upper years not to go to sleep and worry. Like one night, she told me don't go to the go-go, bro. Listen, this when I start listening to women's intuition. I was 16, bro. I had done everything I was supposed to do, bro. I was in town from Brandywine Prep, bro. She said, "What you doing this Friday?" I said, "I want to go see Backyard at the Black Hole." That's it. I want to go up to Man's, give me an outfit, man. She said, "Boy, we can do that."
Shout out to the Madness.
Listen.
Shout out my man Ricky, man.
Ricky, the one that made the outfit,
my
bro.
man, Ricky with the Adams together. Stop playing.
The
That's my
original
man.
Madness on Georgia
Johnny
and Kenya.
Avocii, that's my man.
I used to do fabric paint hats in the back with him when
Ricky.
Squares was next door.
That's my guy. You
And
hear
Jesse
me?
was on the Squares,
Ask him
Wink,
about
brother.
when you talk to Rick again.
Yeah.
Take man, Rick with the Adams
That's good
together.
man.
My man, I love Rick, man.
So
Shout out to man.
she takes me to get the
Eddie
Madness
Van and all
outfit,
them
right?
niggas. Child, all
She
them
gives
niggas.
me the money for the
John.
go-go, bro. I gets out the shower, my nigga. Go downstairs and eat. If I would have left after the shower, I'd be dead, bro. I came back upstairs after I ate to put my clothes on. And she said, "I don't think you need to go." I said, "What?" Immediately. "Man, I did all the stuff I was supposed to do. You go." Little boy, I don't care what you did. Something ain't sitting right with me. I've been trying to get comfortable to go to sleep, and usually she sleep all the time the go-go's going. She was wide. I'm talking about sitting up. I said, "All right. I go outside now." She like, "Boy, if I find out you went to that go-go, we gonna have a problem." This night, I never left my porch, bro. I went outside, and she used to be like, "As long as you outside my house, smoke." You know, you get in a spot, might roll up, you find yourself in a weird spot, but you like, "Shit, this might be my new spot. This guy consequence. I done found a way to maneuver it." I looked up, it was 2:00 in the morning, bro. Go to sleep. I wake up the next morning with like 60-something pages, bro, in my joint.
He said pages, everybody.
To where it had locked up. Remember
Shit
how
back
it used
in
to
the
be
day.
like
It's
locked?
back in the day.
I
Dang,
go through, bro, and everything is 911.
Shit.
The car I was riding in got punished, bro.
Damn.
It's the crazy part about this part, though. Now, let's do the dynamic.
Got to be okay.
The 3 niggas I was riding with was probably about 5'5", 5'4". I was 6'2.5", 6'3", bro. I'd have took everything that hit that motherfucking car, bro. I would have took everything that hit that car, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
When I woke up, I walked to my grandmother after I called people back, and I just hugged her, bro.
Hey,
And she was like, "I knew it. I knew something wasn't right." And I started taking the intuition, but it's like, with that being said, I felt that same feeling in my stomach when that nigga told me about that tattoo shit, bro.
so
I felt it. Like, I felt that this was it.
let me ask you something though. Like, because that's a whole, like, you gave us a whole transition of how you became a tattoo artist or how you were becoming a tattoo artist. And my question to you is, when did you feel like you was an official tattoo artist?
When I would be out and people be staring at me. And I would think of some street shit. And I would just like, in my mind, get in mode. And then when the person approached me, they'd be like, bro, my bad, bro. I already see you on your shit. I'm like, what's up, home?
So
And they'd be like, I've been following you for 3 years, my nigga. You jive like the shit with that shit, bro. I'm just trying to get my money to go.
So was it ever a time you was nervous doing the tattoo? Like, say like you
Every time.
Oh, every time you nervous. Why you nervous every time?
You don't think the Bulls get nervous when you hear, and now? No, I'm about to fuck you up. You want me to tell you why? The better you get, the more you got to live up to.
My nigga, respect. Respect. Say less. Respect.
So if I just fucked up a portrait, like punished it, photocopy, that person that booked from looking at that, what's that? So like at night, I don't watch bullshit. If I fall asleep watching something, it's gonna be something that's around that. I want that shit in my brain, bro.
So a person like myself, I ain't got no tattoos at all, right? What would you suggest my first tattoo be if I was to get a tattoo?
The most meaningful thing to you.
My father, he passed away.
There it is. It ain't a hard decision, bro. Sometimes we overcloud it. Another advice I would give people, sometimes just talk to your artist, bro. Like if you got an artist you go to, sometimes just like while y'all tatting, tell them what the fuck going on. And then when you come for something, you'll feel like, it's like a therapy session, bro. It's more than just getting your skin done, my nigga. It's healing.
Some initials. You think you can
Like,
some initials?
think about the hurdle you got to go over to book that appointment.
Yeah, I'm scared of needles.
Yeah. First off, that's the physical thing.
Yeah, I'm scared of blood.
That's a
Nigga,
that
fuck you
no,
got
no,
on,
no.
nigga?
That's listen, bro. So now listen to your parameters. You have a physical phobia. You have a physical phobia and a mental block. Because that means you got to accept it. To book that appointment means you are saying, this is what it is.
It is what it is, man.
Now remember, I'm gonna tell you something else somebody told my grandfather died. A lady named Linda Harley. I don't know if none of y'all know her, man. They had just hired her to do the juvenile crime shit, and she died. It's the first time DC had got it right. I promise you, bro. Every nigga that runs them intervention jumps was one of her caseload. Her favorite movie is called Pay It Forward, and she did that to the day she died. Because she taught all of us, by her doing right by us, when you could really carry us and fuck us over like programs do. No, like you're really at my meetings. You really care. You got nicknames for us. You know our birthdays. You putting ones that's similar together. You building bonds. She had it. She had that Midas touch for the kids, bro. And cancer called her home. But when I was breaking down one day about my grandfather, she said, stop letting people gonna tell you the most vicious lie they'll tell you right now is that it's gonna get better. If you can explain to me how the fuck it's gonna get better and he's dead, I'll wait. But you can get better with dealing with the fact of it. Like,
dropping motherfucking gems like a motherfucker. Hey, America.
Hell yeah, DC, America.
My man ain't just a tattoo artist or athlete. He's a philosopher too. Yeah, man. We got some. Hey, look, he dropping some real science and some real shit at the same time.
We gonna get the gift. We gonna give him the gift, or we gonna wait?
We gonna give him the gift after. We ain't done yet. Show ain't done. I know.
I think
we close, but all right. I got another question though.
Also, I knew I was a tattoo artist when Danny Reds from Riggs. Remember Danny Reds?
Yeah.
Remember she was tatted early. Remember she used to have. You don't remember?
She got big tats.
Big tats.
She got big tats.
But see, like she was tatted early on in life.
What's up, E?
Okay. All right.
Hey, America. A question was just asked by my man in the audience. He wanted to know why my man Wayne was called a Freehand Bandit. Shout out to E.
When I came home, I was trying to find a way to like make my niche. So like I seen everybody using stencils and all that shit. And I can really draw. So I would just like, send me what you want. And I'm gonna make it fit you. So I used to take the picture and be like, I'm about to draw, you know, put it down for you. You like it, we do it. If not, I redraw it. Woo. So I would sit there and just draw the shit out on your arm. And I happened to do it in front of a couple people. And somebody was playing that Future song. I'm a Freehand Bandit. I'm a Freehand Bandit. I'm a Freehand Bandit.
Start getting sight.
No, and the nigga behind me was already lit. And he was the type that was walking around fucking with people, making jokes. And he was like, that's it, nigga. You the motherfucking Freehand Bandit in this bitch. And then he sat down like he knew something. He sat down and was like, no, y'all think I'm playing. That shit fit. That nigga just drew on 80 y'all. And didn't miss a line. He said, I'm convinced. And I went with it.
Hey, so look, I want to know what's the craziest tattoo you ever did on somebody?
Oh, man. No, I can't say that. That was one of the most memorable ones, because of the circumstances. Well, I would say the reason behind this tattoo was touching, but placement and what I had to do was all of everything. So he was like, she called me and wanted to cover up in her genital area.
Who did this?
A female.
Hold up. She like you or y'all like each other?
No, she's older.
She
Like
look
I
good?
know
She look good?
the person whose name she covering, I know him.
She look good?
So he's the one that like was like, if you
Why you
want to,
avoiding
if
my
you gonna
question?
get it done,
Why you avoiding my question?
no. She's a beautiful older woman. Like she's a beautiful older woman. Like I find most women to be beautiful, bro.
Did she squirt?
No, let me get to the point,
Oh, my
man.
bad.
This ain't like that. So, no, it was she wanted to cover up in her genital area, like in that bikini area right above the coochie.
You got a
She
number?
had somebody's name,
You
so
got a
she was
number?
getting married, and she wanted to cover the name up,
Oh, she getting married.
right? But I know the guy whose name I'm covering, so he's the one that referred me. Like, no, if you want to get some work done, a little homie do it, and Slim, a professional. You feel me? Like he on some professional shit. He ain't on no creep shit. So he called for it, right? I go do it. Shit. She wanted a color flower down there, right? So I was like, all right, cool. You gonna be able to sit through this? She like, yeah, I have to. So I put the stencil on her, started tatting her, and like after I lined it, I went to shading. And you know, shading is a rhythm.
Mhm.
So it's like you whipping. So like halfway through, she grabbed my wrist. We gotta take a break. She said, we gotta take a break. I thought it was hurting.
Can I ask you a question?
And she was like, no,
Why
my
she-
body doesn't know if that's a wand, a tattoo gun, a rose. It just knows it's vibrating
Oh my
at a rhythm.
God. Oh my
No, but she
God.
made sense physically. So she was like, so before I go where, you know, physically, once you can't stop your body from reacting the way the body
She was
reacts.
moaning and shit.
No, but you could tell, like, I thought she was in pain because it's more like, at first
Oh
you,
my God.
then it's
You
like she's trying to like slide away from it.
it.
So then she finally was just like, nah. But the
Yeah.
story behind the tattoo was they were getting married a month away from a month away from the date she booked the tattoo. But they had also said that on that date, for a month, they wouldn't see each other naked.
Oh my God.
So when he last saw it, it was one way.
Mm.
The next time he see it, it's gonna be another way.
Shout out to the ladies that get the coochies tatted.
Hey,
Man, I would love
So
to
when he
have
opened
one
it
of
after
them.
the wedding night on the honeymoon, it was a whole new.
I'm eating the coochie every
I like
night,
that.
goddamn it.
Hey,
You
hey,
put
look.
a tattoo on your motherfucking coochie around me, I'm gonna eat that motherfucker like it was the last
you
supper.
get a chance.
I'm gonna eat that motherfucker like I eat oxtail paws. I'm gonna eat that motherfucker
you
like.
get a chance to
Oh, my bad.
pretty much tat a lot of you know, body parts, females
Hey.
especially. You know,
Shout out to my female clients because they go harder than niggas, bro.
you know,
They go harder than niggas, bro. They shit for
Hey,
that shit, bro.
as far as
They go
keeping it
hard.
professional at the same time, considering some of the areas they want they body parts tatted, like you know, how you keep that pressure, you know what I'm saying, down low.
Whoa, incredible!
Come on, Frank. God.
Keep the pressure down low.
I mean, it's just about being a
Yikes.
professional, though, man. Like, First off,
Yikes.
I'm in a relationship, so it ain't too much a nigga gonna be doing anyway. And what? Like,
Shout out to
that's
wifey.
another female that's been through. Like, we all bump heads.
Mm-hmm.
But when it really boiled down to like what you've been through and all that shit, like you gotta look at it like this, right? I couldn't never build a bond like that again because I ain't going through the shit I went through again. So like what you're gonna get is like this super refined form of Wayne, where the money come in on a steady flow, his name booming, he got something going on. I don't know you I don't know if your intentions. Like remember we used to split like dollar menu shit and all that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how, yeah, she was with that.
Mm-hmm.
I got $17 on me, bro. Hey, you hungry? Yeah, I got $17. All right. We found a way to do it for $7. Keep the other 10. What? And she cool with it. I'll tell you the order right now.
You know how to make it
Four-piece
work.
a 4-piece nugget, a McDouble, bro. The sugar cookies and the Sprite.
Hey,
And it was $6.67, bro.
hey, look. So look, we gonna go to this segment,
Yeah.
man, because we getting close to the end. We got this segment called DC Hall of Fame. I want to know what's your Hall of Fame as far as like your all-time favorite go-go band, your all-time favorite
Backyard.
club. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and say it in this order. All right, you said your all-time favorite go-go band was Backyard.
No. That's my all-time favorite band.
Period.
I'm talking about Led Zeppelin. All them motherfuckers can line it up. No, y'all don't hear me though, bro. I'm gonna give y'all a reason for every
Hey,
answer.
what's in that black box?
Has Led Zeppelin ever gone from Maxwell to No Limit Soldiers in one set?
I can't think of it.
The box.
Yeah, they can't.
Some more chicken in
I can't think of it.
My
at
boys
all.
can cover from Cisco to Chief Keef in one set.
They can.
They are that versatile, man.
Chief Keef.
Yeah.
All right.
People that's not hip to go-go tell me they don't like go-go, but they like Backyard.
Nah, cause go-go bands always hit rap music shit, bro, or any joint that's popular on the radio right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's popular. They gonna hit that shit. You know
Hell
what I'm saying?
yeah. That's what they
You've
gonna
heard
do.
a set where they started out with Walk By Me Every Day, Beauty Is Her Name.
Yeah.
And they ended off with don't, or some shit like some gangster shit, bro. That new No Limit shit. They was the only ones touching that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, back
They
then,
brought
yeah.
Onyx out, bro.
Yeah, they
They
did.
brought Gangsta
They
to
did.
go-go.
They did.
They did.
They did.
They brought street mixtape music to the go-go
Right,
scene,
like
bro.
Never
shit.
seen
Right.
how to play.
We were playing top 40 shit, the radio spins. We was covering that.
Hey.
They was hitting shit that you would then find out 6 months after you heard them hit it, where they got it from.
So look, let me ask you, what's your all-time favorite club?
All-time favorite club?
Yeah.
Ow, it's a few. Because it's different levels to that shit. Like, you'll never take the sugar cane off my list.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right. So look,
Oh my
ladies
God.
You'll
and
never
gen-
take
ladies
that
and
little
gentlemen,
motherfucker off my list,
ladies
bro.
and gentlemen, the sugar cane is you can refer to sugar cane as a go-go.
Because I'm on Metro World in that
go-go,
crowd when
a
we came
go-go
out the
or-
door deep.
Sugar cane
Yeah,
is go-go
Irvin,
or
me,
club.
you,
Sugar cane is go-go though.
go-go. I'm
So, but
Metro World. Y'all don't remember when we all came out, we was on the Metro World. The whole Riggs Park.
All right, let me
Coming out that motherfucking sugar cane,
So
man.
what's your favorite club then?
It's the sugar cane, but like, it's something now that's
But
bigger and
that's
better.
what I'm asking. Is the sugar cane considered a club or the go-go for you though?
See, I'm from DC, so they the same.
Yeah, he never see.
I'm
that's,
talking about a
see,
venue.
See, America.
I'm talking about the building.
All right,
See, America.
So
that's what we talking about in the last show.
So we know it's a difference.
It's a difference.
It's a
Yep,
difference.
it's a difference.
Okay.
It's a difference if I'm talking to somebody that ain't from here.
All right. So
If you ask me what's my favorite club, all that shit mirrors into one because tonight it could be this, but then you book next week and there's a band in there.
So we not going. So we not.
Anything can turn into a go-go, bro. Open space with power.
That's our point.
You absolutely right.
You're absolutely right.
You absolutely right.
Nigga, Anacostia skating rink. Perfect.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
They got power. Open air. What? Strike up the band.
Sometimes you didn't even have to have power.
They'll shut the PDA down. Huh,
Yeah.
junkyard.
Should still be cranking.
Still be cranking.
Hey, but look, all right, so look. Sugar Cane is a classic joint.
Classic. That's what I'm saying. That was the first club I ever stepped into.
We talking about 2-3 year run? All right. Your favorite all-time Curry out?
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Oh, man. I gotta go there. I swear to God, it's gotta be the original Eddie Leonard's, bro. It's got to be, bro. Man, that's been there for 30, 40 years, bro.
Eddie Leonard's, yeah. I said that one of
The
my
original Eddie Leonard's.
2-3 in the morning.
And now, right behind that is our shrimp boat, though. Yeah, not the real shrimp boat, y'all. They had one up red that we used to call the shrimp boat. Because that
China.
Nah, but you know, our shrimp boat had that mean ass steak and cheese back in the day, bro.
They're trying to sell about again.
China Sub right on Chiller Road.
Chiller Road, right there next to Rough and Ready.
What?
China Sub was pumping.
After any
Twin
club,
Dragon
if
too.
you was living on that side, you was going to China Sub.
China Sub. My favorite,
China God was the one way.
my favorite like convenience store of all time, Asian American, man. Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
What?
That was
Mama
the only-
song?
I love that lady, bro.
Watch your step.
That lady had one leg and a shotgun for that ass. You coming there playing, man.
Hey, bro, you had...
Yeah, I used to, and man, no, they used to beat the shit out that lady, bro. That's the only, listen what I'm telling you, Frank.
Asian lady.
Frank, everybody, listen, everybody right here on
Right,
different dates is walking in there with her shit blacked up like Martin, bro.
If you like, you know what the Safeway is and the Citgo.
When I say beat the shit out of her, she changed her face color, bro.
Wow. We got water.
Like, no, she got a black eye and red running
You got
down
water?
her face, bro. Under the skin.
Wow.
Like that type of beating. But she's at work the next day.
Yeah.
With Neosporin on the shit, man. In a
Mama
butterfly.
son, man. Shout out to Mama son.
That's
man.
crazy.
You want
bro.
single? She was the first one selling the single
That's
everything.
She had single everything. Single cigarettes, single blunts, single
crazy.
No,
everything. No.
With the one leg and the double barrel, man.
Hey,
And grew chickens.
all
Blue
time
chickens.
Yeah, chickens right there. As soon as you come to the
Yeah,
store,
she
the chicken
did,
be
yeah.
right here, bro.
She did.
They know what I'm saying.
She did have chickens right there, bro.
She had
What the
every
fuck was this
candy imaginable, bro. From 1 cent to 5 cent to
This
7 cent.
outside of town, bro.
Was that legal?
You could get anything
This
in there
outside of
individual.
town, bro. Yeah.
What type of third world country y'all niggas living in?
That's out of town,
Go
bro.
ahead, chicken, dog, motherfucking monkeys, monkeys
Soon-
clapping his
Soon
motherfucking
as you
symbols
walk,
and shit.
soon as you
Bing,
walk
bing.
in that joint, she
Fuck
gonna tell
wrong
you
with
watch
y'all
your
niggas?
step.
That's
Why
why
your
you
step?
niggas crazy.
Watch your step.
Y'all
She had
niggas
like
eating
3
monkey meat.
bells on the door, bro.
Y'all niggas eat
What?
pit bull meat, pause.
Bing, 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 bing.
Steak and cheese?
All the
Steak and
candy
cheese?
you
Oh,
needed
yeah.
and everything, bro.
Listen, she had candy in there for 2 cents, bro.
All the candy you needed,
You want steak
bro.
and cheese?
Norma had
Steak
the
and
best
cheese ain't
store
right.
ever, Jim.
Steak and cheese ain't right.
And it was a little tiny joint, bro.
That's all you hear in the background.
Bro, her store
Steak and
was.
cheese
Hey,
ain't right.
Frank. Hey, Frank. Her store could fit between where that last bottle of liquor is and this wall over here.
Wow.
When you go in, there's nothing but product, you and her. No, for real. She don't even let two more. She wasn't letting 2 people in at the same time.
That joint was skinny as shit, bro.
Yeah, we walked side by side, bro. We
Yeah,
sex
that joint
playing.
was skinny as shit.
What type of shit going on here, man?
Hey, so look. Hey. I want to ask you this though.
She still
All
living?
time favorite athlete. All time favorite athlete. Football, basketball, boxing. It don't even matter.
Ooh. Are we talking about DC?
DC. Yeah.
Y'all know I'm biased with basketball.
You better say me.
Bro, if I say any other name, do you understand what I'm going to hear? But there is no other basketball player in DC that affected me personally like Sweatsuit Bill, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bill Burnett, man.
I seen him do it
Bill
to
like that.
everybody, bro.
Onita Street, bro.
I seen it.
like that.
Riggs royalty, bro. I seen him do it to everybody, bro.
Bill like that.
What?
Everybody, bro.
6'4", 6'5", arguably. 6'4", 6'5".
He about 6'4".
6'4".
He's about 195, but he was Steve Smith. He was the hood Steve Smith, bro. That little fake
With
spin
dog
from
use.
30-something feet out and lean back,
Dog
bro.
use, man.
Yeah.
With dog use, man.
I learned
It's Jabba like that.
I never even asked him about none of that, right? Because he can do it to you in the sweatsuit.
Whoa. Hey, we.
I mean, you know, I don't really do all that, but I get it. Pause. Yeah. No Diddy.
That's
all
for
that,
the
yeah.
audience, man. Because in the
Pause,
comments,
no
they're gonna be
Diddy.
like Slim Luncheon and what's wrong with your man? I thought he's from DC. So it's just
I am.
relax.
And guess what?
Incredible.
I'm gonna tell you something though. I'm so from DC. I'm from the era where they would have knocked your fucking head off to tell me I'm gay, bro.
Yeah, they would have. Yeah, you right.
You see what I'm saying?
You right.
Now, inside my circle, yeah, we play. But do I play with everybody?
No.
No, I'm not opening that door for you to think you're going to even insinuate what you want to on who and what I am. I don't care what I eat, bro. A lot of you niggas is vegan and gay. Like, let's just be real. And I don't mean no disrespect to those that choose that as a lifestyle.
What you say, good?
But I would listen. I'm a
what?
vegan and gay. So don't tell me it's because I ate a glizzy. What? Like, stop what you doing, bro.
Hey, yo. Y'all gotta stop this shit, bro. This nigga said, I'm hot niggas.
Hey, look.
Vegan and gay.
Vegan, that's why all this shit though.
No, I'm being real. Like,
oh my God, that's
Hey, Wayne,
that ain't my
let me ask you. You got any shout outs you want to give?
basketball, sweatsuit, football. That's a good one. Football in DC.
Damn, I ain't never say football.
Football in DC. No. I'm gonna say Sheik Pearson.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell y'all why.
Yeah.
He didn't even
Yeah,
take football.
Yeah.
He didn't even take football serious, and he dominated.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Boo. Him or Boo.
Yeah, but Boo had a yeah. If y'all ain't hip to Emmanuel Talbot, bro.
Yeah. Emmanuel Talbot.
If he's trying to train your kids, send him. He know what he's talking about.
Yep. He like that.
If he didn't have the bow legs that he had,
Man.
he would have been a Power 5 athlete, bro.
Power 5, top 5.
I think they didn't want to recruit him because
Hall
of
of
the
Fame.
fear of
Yep.
how his legs was built, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, Boo.
Emmanuel
Talbot, bro.
Boo. He messed
He's
his
a
wife
dog.
is the WNBA.
Avery. Talbot Avery or Avery Talbot.
Avery
She played in the WNBA.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hey, bro, you want to give any shout outs?
Oh, man. It's a million of them. I want to shout out my grandmother first off, man.
Respect.
I want to shout out my wife. I want to shout out my kids. I shout out my hood. I shout out DC because I wouldn't be who I am without those lessons that I learned there. I shout y'all out for not stealing and being cruddy to each other. Like, no bullshit. That's important, yo. I shout out everybody. My life was different because I didn't have my mother and father in my life. So, like, my bonus mothers like Tony Reed's mother, Kathy Clark, rest in peace, Brenda Scott.
Shout out to Tony
Like,
Reed. Too.
Yeah, that's my brother there, man. But it's like, it's a lot of older women, Miss Jean Ward, that like treat me like they son. And I wouldn't be the man I am without them because we all need that motherly love. So they gave me unconditionally what they didn't have to. A lot of my old heads like Brock, Sweat, Kurt Smith.
Shout out to Kurt, 11.
Ant Banks, Boo Nash.
Boo, what's up, Boo? I ain't seen Boo in a minute.
Like a dude named Jamal Shivers, Blake Bailey, his sister Ebony. Like
Shivers, my guy.
Some of those people stepped up when I wasn't. They was there for me when I wasn't there for myself. So anybody that knows that, like, blame my mind and not my heart. But I'll shout out all y'all, man, because it wouldn't be no Freehand Bandit if I didn't get into it with Frank on the basketball court. If I didn't want to teach school, or if I ain't joined with E every time I seen him, or if this nigga ain't always match his belt up to his shoes. You
Hey,
feel
look,
what I'm saying?
hey,
you feel what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
Wayne, hey,
because I am a conglomerate in a big mosh pit.
Speak on your good man, Shivers.
No, that's my nigga.
That's your nigga, bro.
That's
next time you see him, ask him what happened when they played when Bowie State played UDC up UDC.
I was at the game.
Okay, he'll tell you.
When Chris hit the game winner, I was at the game.
Yeah, I brought us back at 17. That
You
guy
went
never
off.
get that shit.
I was at that game.
I went off. Pause.
Down UDC.
UDC went off.
Blake and me came in the game together.
Well, you know Hollywood, right?
Me and Blake came to the game.
It was coaching, right? So I went to his house. Real talk.
Today, not
Chris that went to
tomorrow,
Dunbar
not
was y'all
next
point
week.
guard.
Yeah, right. Chris, my Bucket.
That was y'all point
guard. I'll tell you. Bucket, you ever see Bucket?
Chris went to them camps with me.
Yeah. So make a long story short, I went over Woodhouse. We watched the game after I played, right? I said, dog, I had 17. He said, nigga, you ain't had no 17, you had 10. I said, dog, I had 17. I'm telling you.
No, he did.
Nigga,
He went
I
off on
brought
that
us
motherfucker.
back. Like cooking, barbecuing out that joint. Yeah, shout out to Five Birds, UDC.
That now.
Nigga.
Hey.
Oh, give him a mic.
Man, shout out the museum, man.
Hey,
Shout out the museum.
shout out to the museum.
I cannot leave this podcast without shouting out the
Shout out to
museum,
the
man.
museum.
Oh, shout out to the museum, man.
For
Gotta
keeping
go
our
be sitting
culture
on my
alive.
Muhammad.
For keeping our culture alive, man. Pushing our city to new limits with this fashion thing,
Greg,
man.
little Greg, man.
Bringing back our urban
I
style.
need all y'all, man. Love y'all.
Man, I love them.
I do, man. All them niggas.
Hey, yo, District Alum, DC, America. Man, hold up, Frank. You always say something at the end.
Oh,
man.
yeah, man.
Just
We
get
love
that
y'all, DC and America, man. And oh, hold up, wait a minute, man. Before we got to go, we got to give my man a shirt. We got
That's ho.
Now, this is what I'm talking
all
about.
this and not give my man
Yeah, you
his
tripping.
motherfucking blessings.
This is
at
what
the
I'm
end.
talking about.
Hey, this
Hey,
motherfucking shit here. We
Hold
ain't
up,
drink
bro.
this. We ain't never drink this before. We are off this today. We'll never drink this again. All right. So,
that's it?
so this show is the drunk show.
That's the last time.
This is the last time we drinking this shit. Like last time, James had some motherfucking Jack, whatever. We not drinking this shit no more on the show. It'll be done. Hold up here. This shit crazy.
Right here, bro.
Show 2 hours long. Drinking this shit.
The Alum John right here. So now we give all our guests one of those drinks,
Yes,
man.
sir.
And you're official district alumnus, man. So there you go, right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shoes go right with this.
Yeah. I'm glad you like.
You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
DC. Hold up. Matter of fact, hold up. Before we leave,
Yeah.
how can they get in touch with you?
Man, if you try and
Instagram,
reach the
all
Freehand Bandit, man, Instagram, the Bandit Art,
I punch
DABANDITART.
with them.
That'll bring you to the boy.
DC America, man. This district alum. Hey, Frank, say that shit, bro.
Hey, man, listen, man. It's your man, Frank C. And always remember, man, put God first and wash your stinking asses, man. We
What?
out this motherfucker. That tequila got nigga fried. Fuck out of here. We go.
What?
Kick rocks, man. We gone. Y'all stinking motherfuckers. We don't
He
fucking
just
y'all
say,
anyway. Pussy
Wash
motherfucker.
your stinking
Hey,
ass.
we ain't get this.
Gangsta party, ain't none of you fuck boys invited. My PSI report, you know that's super clean. 007s, 016s, know what I mean. Meaning I never read it, nigga. Rather play Russian roulette with an automatic, nigga. Cool dude, but fool, I ain't your average nigga. Threaten got me the quickest way to a casket, nigga. Southeast niggas speak highly of me. Northeast niggas, yeah, they gotta love me. Southwest niggas getting a lot of money.